Yeah. Woo was right, Joe. Ooh. I'm not sure the official time, but Pete is still on probation
Yeah.
till Thursday at 3 p.m.
Right.
I haven't talked to him yet. Yesterday, I had
I'm figuring out the math.
the days.
So that would be 27 or 24 hours plus 428, 33 hours.
Yeah. It's a left.
Yeah,
Okay, good. I hope I don't give in.
you will.
I
Has
don't
he
know.
reached out at all?
Yes, he reached out yesterday and wrote, "How dare you?" I wrote back, "Sorry, we are
You got an automatic response.
You're on probation until Thursday at 3 p.m. Please do not try to contact us any further." Gio's not having a good day. I could tell. Right?
Yeah. Bad already?
The way Gio put the coffee down was aggressive,
Oh.
and I'm done with this garbage.
Here's your coffee. I don't even like Starbucks, you idiot.
Why are you doing this to me?
Galvin just read my mind.
Drive there. And they wrote stuff on my cup.
Yeah, the goddamn lid pops off, and it's,
That's what I saw. I lit anger today.
there's coffee all over my center console
Oh
in my car, and I just, it's fun.
How many times are you driving here say, just stop and get coffee? Get coffee. I mean, no big deal.
I've never done that, Galvin. I don't know
Mhm.
what would make you think that'd be how my drive goes.
I think you do a great job, and I appreciate it. Thanks.
Listen, I'm happy you got your stuff.
Carmen,
Yes.
without looking it up,
Okay.
when you go to an ATM and you take $20 out, how much is the usual ATM fee?
Nothing, because I usually go to like my bank.
All right, but do you have an idea if you go somewhere else? What do you think it is?
Like $2 or $3.
Anybody else?
Yeah, it's usually, I think it's like 3 something, whatever, depending on where you are, though.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the casino or
Some
a
of them
strip
are really
club or
charged.
anything like that,
Right.
they really charge a lot, whatever. But most banks, I would say, is probably a between $3 and $4 fee.
Yeah, there's some shady looking ATM machines sometimes.
Yeah.
I was at the hospital yesterday, and I had the only thing I could do. I know you're going to laugh at me, but the only place I could park my car was the valet. Their garage was closed; it was full, and they had a valet out front. I was like, "Well, that's convenient,"
Mhm.
but I had no cash on me. So, first of all, I get out of the car and I say to the girl, "Hey, do you have a Venmo or something that I can pay for this so that I could take care of it when I come out?" And she goes, "No, it's free, the valet." And I go, "Yeah, but I don't have any cash
Cash
on
to
me." And
tip.
she goes, and she says to me, "It doesn't cost anything to be kind."
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, and I look at her and I go, "Oh, it's also 97 degrees outside, and you're out here running cars.
Right,
I'm not going to
yeah.
leave and not give you a tip." And she's like, "Don't worry about it." I'm like, "Okay." So I go inside.
I would have given her a nice kiss on the forehead and said, thank
Yeah.
you, and then
Yeah.
take my card. And
Oh, that kindness.
I'm surprised they don't have some type of tap or, like you said, Venmo
Right.
or
Yeah, they get the little barcode right there.
Yeah.
You just
Because
zap
they
it.
split it. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
They split the tip. So if you're Venmoing one person, like the person who takes care of your
Yeah,
car.
but they could have a thing set up where it's the QR code, whatever, and it goes to the account, and then they split it that way.
Sometimes it's my kids, like their soccer games, they'll have like a little puck thing, and you can tab your card,
Yeah.
and it just goes to the account.
Well, I left and I said to the security guard, "Is there an ATM?" And he said, "Yes, down the hall to the left." Blah blah blah. So I go down there, and it is I'm up by USF, so it is a USF credit union machine, and I had to take $20 out.
Well, let me just point out that you are kind of in the situation of airport, hospital.
Not really.
Where else you going?
Not
You
I
walking out of the
know,
hospital?
but I'm also. Yeah, I don't know. They don't usually try to jab you in the hospital like they do at
But I'm saying you're in that situation where you're not leaving the airport to get food or do whatever, so you're paying $20 for a pack of M&Ms.
If they think they got you, they got you.
Exactly.
So
Price
I have to be honest with you is that I don't take cash out of the ATM very often, and when I do what Carmen does, and I take it out of my own bank.
Right.
So I'm not really used to the fees. I had no idea. I hadn't last time was a fee. It was $1. You know, it was $3.50.
Yeah.
They'd take $20 out.
Yeah.
Just to take it out of the machine that they already. I was.
Yeah, that's why there's like my wife's bank. I think whatever she uses, they refund it. She can go to whatever ATM she wants to, and if it charges $3.50 at the end of the month, she gets that money back.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ours is that too.
There's a few that do it and stuff. You and I think, both have the same bank, and ours does not, whatever. But we also have enough locations usually where it's not that difficult unless you're in a jam.
Gotcha.
You know.
But at the same time, if I transfer money from Venmo into my bank, there's two options. You
Yeah.
can do it instantly and
Yeah.
they'll charge you 10%, or you do it the other way, no fee, and it'll be there in like 2 to 5 days.
Yeah, but
and I'm always like, $6, who cares?
I got to be honest with you, that 2 to 5 days, whatever, it's usually there within like 24 hours.
But it just says it could be there instantly right now
Right.
for like $5. I'm like, all right, who cares?
Yeah, depending on the situation.
Yeah.
And how much money it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's I mean, they get you. There's some that you go, what? You're out of your gourd. I mean, like I said, if you're in a casino or you're in the strip club or you're in certain places, they're like,
Bars.
yeah, it's $9 or
Yeah.
it's, whatever it could be.
I think in Vegas it's like 12 and 15.
Yeah, I remember this was years and years and years ago, and I don't remember the proper numbers, so I'm just going to throw a number out, whatever. But it said, like, the casinos, how much money they make from this, and I want to say it was like either 70 million or 700 million that they made off of ATM fees.
I think I paid like $12 one time in like the MGM to get cash out.
It's crazy.
And I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm here.
Yeah.
You need the money.
Yeah, I can't. It's going to take me an hour to walk out of the casino.
I had said this story before. A buddy of mine, we were going over to Biloxi whenever I lived up in Destin. We would go over to Biloxi, and he had never been to a casino before. And we're driving. He goes, do they have ATM there? Do they have any way? And I go, you can give blood. I go, you can sell your child. You can do. They'll make sure you have money.
Yeah, sometimes like before we go to the casino, Amanda will go, all right, we'll take $200 each out. And I'll go, okay, cool,
Yeah.
$200. And then by the time we get there, it's $1,000. I get $800. She gets $200. And then, but we usually stay to that. You know what I mean? We don't go to the ATM and take more money out. It's we lose, we win, we run. And why was I telling you that? You were telling me some. And I'm surprised at the time, or when we take $600 and we're like, let's just see how this goes, and then we'll get more money while we're there. And I go to the window, and there's people, like you said, opening a mortgage. Putting up their house for collateral to get more money out. I mean, there's so many ways using their credit cards, and it's insane.
I remember we were in there one time, and a guy's holding like a tote bag, and then he like kneels down, and he's reaching, and he's pulling out, and it's rolled coins. It was a bunch of rolled coins that he was bringing up to the cashier to like try and change in, and I'm like, this guy.
The one time I was in Vegas with Roughshod Todd, and I remember we were at the ATM, and there was a guy on the phone, like talking, panicked to a wife or somebody. And he's like, "No, listen, it's gonna be a fine. It's been a bad day." And he's like, "I'm only down 1.2." We're like, "Whoa!" He's like, "It'll be fine." He's like, "This always happens," and he's like, "I always come home and make it up." I'm like, "All right."
1.2 usually isn't $120.
Meanwhile, I'm taking out $30 out of the machine.
I saw a guy when I was like in my early 20s. He came in and he laid down $2,000 on the table and then played blackjack with that $2,000. And I thought that was the richest thing I'd ever seen. He just laid it right out there on the table.
You do see some people that you're like, how do you have the money to just do this? Like I've seen people sit at a table playing 3 hands at a time that the hands are $5,000.
Right. What do you do for a living?
Yeah. I'm like, what is going on? Also, you see people that are like dressed like the worst in the world, and then they just pull out a huge, and you're like, what is going on? You clearly aren't spending money on clothes.
Especially in Hard Rock Tampa.
But they say like a lot of like millionaires and people who like are rich, like that's one thing that they don't really focus a lot of their time on.
I think a lot of times also, Carmen, in the in the Hard Rock in Tampa, you're pulling millionaires who are workers. You know what I mean? Like guys who own strawberry fields and things like
Construction companies,
horse farms,
all
kind of stuff. Yeah,
Right.
where they're real men.
A lot of times at the Bucks games, I think that I'm thinking that guy's sitting in $400 seats.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's homeless and he's drunk and he's got his shirt off and he looks like a loser.
I do it all the time whenever I'm watching basketball. People are sitting courtside, and you're like, yeah, okay, Ben Stiller's there, but then who's this guy?
Right,
Who's
right.
just, you know, there with his two little kids.
Yeah.
The little kids don't care that they're sitting courtside. They're looking around like,
I'm like, how did this guy get in here?
yeah.
You know, they say, how much do you think those courtside seats are?
Couple
I mean,
grand.
in playoffs,
Yeah.
I would say, you know, probably 10 to 25,000.
And you probably have to know somebody to get
Right.
him.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a thing. You know, I mean, obviously Tracy
Morgan.
Tracy
Yeah.
Morgan and those guys, you know.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah. They want him there and they're, you know,
Right.
setting up the deal, whatever. But then there's other guys that are just guys that either know somebody or have money or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's the way to watch a basketball game. To sit in a folding chair on the edge of the court. You feel like you're going to get whaled in the face with a ball.
Yeah,
anytime,
you
and
better be
that's
paying attention.
That's the exciting part. So I went in for my pre-op yesterday.
So is
For
that
my-
the reason you were at the hospital?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
yeah,
I was
yeah,
going to say, yeah.
yeah. I have to go back on Monday for the procedure, and I guess they're going through my. They went through my wrist before successfully, and they said that if they did it before, it was fine. They should have no problem this time. And I was like, okay, cool. Because if they have to go through your groin, you have to lay there on your back for 8 hours after it's over.
Ooh.
8 hours after it's over, huh? Night, night.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but I got to work the next day.
Oh,
too, you know what
yeah.
I mean, I want to go home.
Yeah, but still you're there taking a nap. Big deal.
I'm not doing the procedure until the afternoon because I didn't want to take a day off of work.
Right.
So if it's done at 3 o'clock, I'm gonna lay there for 8 o'clock. I'm not coming in on Tuesday. You know what I mean? But they said if they went through the wrist last time, they should have no problem going through. So there you go, easy peasy. We'll see.
Yeah.
They still have to shave my groin though.
No matter what.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Who doesn't?
Sergio.
Tom does it.
No. I got my own. I got my own guy.
I got a plus.
Me,
Tom
Tom.
actually comes into the hospital room with me. I got it, guys.
No, I'm sorry. I have my own.
He already has those stupid scrubs
Yeah,
sweatsuit
yeah.
that
He's
he wore in
wearing
New
the
Orleans.
scrubs.
Dr. Asshole.
Oh man, yeah. So Tom walks in with his scrubs and a boot on, and a Bic and some gel
You know, Tom walks right past the hospital security. They don't even stop him.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, so that's happening next Monday. I'm not as it gets closer. I'm less excited about it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't sound fun at all.
It actually the last time I recall there was zero problems and zero pain and any of that stuff. The only thing that I remember being completely paranoid about was laying there with my wiener hanging out.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's the only thing.
When the shave team comes in, I'd feel very nervous.
Well, you're wearing the gown, so they put some towels on your weenus area.
Yeah.
And then they lift up the other side and they do the shave because it's only like on your upper left hand side that they do the shaving. So I think if I come in shaved down, ready to go, ready for action,
Beat him to the punch.
yeah. And I got it.
Yep.
I already took care of it.
Take a look
Shaved
at
it down.
Take a look at this, fellas. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah,
like
you
a
show
veal.
it to them and you're like, here we go. And they're like, great, sir. We're going through your wrist. We know what you
Yeah,
do.
exactly.
But thank you
Yeah.
for the presentation. When I had the colonoscopy, it was the same way. Like they flip you over on your
Shaved
side.
it?
Well, no, I didn't shave it, but you feel very vulnerable because they're like, all right, get up on your side, and you're like ass hanging out and stuff. And there's like a team of people.
Yeah.
They wheel you into a room, and there's like 8 people there.
They got some interns standing around.
Yeah, yeah. She's a medical student at USF, and she's going to be joining us. Is that
People
okay?
are having drinks.
Yeah.
I
They're
remember
playing
that-
Lil Jon.
The main doctor was like sitting there on his phone. There's like music playing. I'm like, what? And there's a whole team of people, and they're just ass hanging out.
Oh man.
And they just like, yeah, get on your side. Nope, stick your ass. It's crazy.
It sucks getting old.
It does. But then they put you out, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, see, that's my thing also is that I'm worried about because they don't put you out; they just give you a little ding ding,
Yeah,
and I'm worried that I'm going to talk.
You have a little thing.
Yeah.
it feels
I
great
brought
though.
the little ding ding with me.
Yeah.
I know, but I feel like I'm gonna I don't know if they ask me questions, I'm gonna start giving them the truth.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, I do too much on this show.
Why, did you get in trouble?
No, worse. I felt bad.
Oh, about?
I got an email from Fisher.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He copied everybody. Fisher
I know.
listens every day.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
listening right now.
I know.
He's the one who helped get the show started
Yeah.
yesterday.
I know. I'm well aware of that. I'm not going to say anything on the air that I'm not going to say to your face. So although when you get a response from Fisher, I also kind of exaggerate things sometimes and just say what's on my mind at the moment and don't think it through. And then when Fisher writes back and he says, "You're right. I'm just like an ottoman." I go, "Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it that way."
Yeah, I mean-
Get over here, Fisher. Let me put my feet up on you.
Yeah. I don't know.
But Fisher did not say he agreed that he's not legendary
Yeah.
in the market.
Right. But I feel bad that I call him a piece of furniture now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you do believe that though.
What is
so-
the middle ground?
There is no middle ground. We
No.
already established that.
That's the thing.
It's either furniture or legend.
Yeah, especially when you've been in the market as long as he has.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
So now you agree he's a piece of furniture?
I don't know.
What do you agree?
Um,
You say legend?
yeah, there needs to be a middle ground.
There isn't. There isn't. So if you
But
have
there
to choose one
is.
there, but there.
In the email, he said Jenna described him as comfort food.
Yes.
He's comfort food.
Yes, I'll take that.
Yeah,
Well, this show is very much discomfort.
yeah. Familiar voice. Everybody knows. Most people now at this point have grown up listening to Fisher or you or Orlando. All these people, you know, they're all you've been in the market long enough where people have grown up. That's the voice they've heard for X amount of years.
Yes. Yeah. Which
Yeah, because there's a point now where you meet somebody who's 35 and they go, "I've been listening to you since I was 15."
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
go, "Oh no."
well, a lot of people say my dad used to
Right.
listen to you in the car on the way to school, and I've now listened to you, and I go, "Good, that's exactly what we're hoping for." Thanks, Dad. Yesterday, I listened to. Guess what I listened to yesterday, Carmen?
What?
This show.
Our
Mm.
show?
Yes. Very rarely am I riding around in the car listening to our show.
Oh, at
Right.
like 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I had to go pick up Juliana from her boyfriend's house, and I drove over there, and it was on the radio, and I went to change it because it's kind of uncomfortable, and then I went, let me just hear it for a second, and then I got hooked in to the conversation, and it was good. I liked the show. I would listen to it if I was
you
a
like
fan.
our show?
Yes.
That's nice.
And then I picked
Friend.
up Juliana, and we were driving back to the house, and I go, "Do you know what this is? This is me. I'm on the radio." And she goes, "Yeah, no kidding." And I go, "Isn't it awesome?" And she's like, "Hey, can we get ice cream?" Does not care at all. Does not care at all.
Isn't that weird? Like my
Well-
kids don't care either.
No,
You've done it her whole life.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does because it's just normal to her. If it's something that you just started doing, then it might be like, "Oh, that's my dad's voice."
But they can still acknowledge how unique that is and
Yeah.
how rare that is.
You're their parent.
Yeah.
Never.
Not cool.
You're not cool. Yeah.
I was just watching a clip of Jack Osborne, who I guess is doing a podcast, and he was interviewing Paris Jackson. So it's Ozzy's son interviewing Michael Jackson's daughter. And they said, Jack Osborne said the most ridiculous question he gets all the time is, what's it like to have Ozzy for a father? And he goes, I don't know, the same as any other father. He took us to school, he taught us things, and Paris Jackson's like, seriously, that's the dumbest question in the world. And in a way, from their point of view, I see it. But from our point of view, it's like, you got Ozzy for a father, you got Michael Jackson for a father.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing.
But if that's your normal, then you don't know any better.
Yeah, but if you posed the question better or made a statement more of, my dad worked in
Yeah.
sales, your dad was a rock star, that's weird for us to think of your life, but for you, it's normal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Who would you rather have as a father, Ozzy or Michael Jackson?
Ozzy.
Michael Jackson had monkeys.
Yeah.
He had like rides at like a theme park at his house.
It seemed like that'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be pretty. If you're a kid, that's pretty
Yeah.
badass.
He also is accused of molesting kids. I don't know whether you guys heard about
Ozzy
that.
used to snort ants. Don't make it like he was.
Yeah.
Ozzy was a drug addict. There's a lot of
Yeah.
drug addicts, whatever. Drug addict.
still not a good father.
Yeah.
Okay, do we remember the scale? What's worse than diddling kids or being
No-
accused of diddling
nothing.
kids? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ozzy did not have a Ferris wheel in his backyard.
You don't know.
Yeah, no. He didn't, but he had upside down crosses.
Yeah, I mean, they a theme park at Neverland.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
could have a babysitter named Geezer.
Yeah, but Sharon's got to be your mother. Oof.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love the Osbournes, so watching that family together was like there was a lot of love in that family.
They've just gotten so annoying in the media over the last couple of years. Mainly Kelly and Sharon,
Kelly,
I
yeah.
think. Yeah, Sharon the most. And they both look like aliens now too, which is tough to see.
I saw a good picture of Jack, and because the thing that people are saying Jack's unhealthy because he lost a bunch of weight, and Jack's like, I didn't do anything but shave my beard. But it said Jack and Kelly were hiking through the Hollywood Hills, and they had their AI had shrunk their legs down to like little toothpicks.
He was like, my whole life, everybody gave me crap saying I was too fat.
Right.
He's like, I finally lose some weight
And
over the
everybody gives
years,
you more crap
and now
again.
I'm too skinny.
Yeah, you can't please anybody. Not everyone. Anybody.
But they do look weird, especially Kelly.
Yeah,
Kelly,
Jack looks normal, I think, but
Right,
the
he
other
just looks
two,
like he lost some weight. But yeah, Kelly and Sharon, they are like Skeletors.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some of Jack Osbourne's podcasts. He seems like a pretty normal dude.
Yeah.
For the most part, whereas Kelly says all kinds of weird stuff.
Right,
and
right.
But
Sharon's
Kelly's trying to do what her mother does.
Yeah, probably.
Still to this day, the best thing was her. If you get rid of all the brown people, who's going to clean your toilets?
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
whoa! Wait a second. Was that the talk, the soup,
view.
the
Something,
view?
yeah. Jack seems the most normal, kind of down to earth.
Yeah.
Like I see a lot of clips and stuff.
Who's gonna clean your toilets?
Yeah. She said that. And she was so like earnest about it, like saying you shouldn't get rid of these people. But the way she said, if you get rid of the brown people, who's going to clean your toilets? And everyone was like, no.
Oh man.
The talk.
Galvin,
Yeah.
we have a guy coming in here today that I know very little about, or knew very little about up until yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about him?
Well, yes. I found out yesterday because you posted, and I was like, that's a weird handle for
So-
the Instagram.
Travis Hope
Yes.
is the gentleman's name. They offered him to me as a guest in studio. He is a psychic medium, and I was unfamiliar with him, but I don't really care. I know he was popular. I know he's very popular, and he's certainly popular on social media. He's going to be in town. And he's going to be in the studio, and I'm always fascinated by these people who claim to be able to talk to the dead. And I don't know that I believe it or I don't believe it. I think that they either have a gift of gab where they can just come up with stuff so fast and do it, or they really feel like they have some sort of connection with the afterlife and that they get views of what pictures in their head of what dead relatives and friends are trying to tell us. John Edward is a guy who became super famous from doing that, and I had watched his television show and saw him live, and seeing him live was one of the most amazing things that I've ever seen. The guy gets pulled in different directions because of what he claims are dead people trying to communicate with him so that they can communicate through him to the people in the room. And watching him do that and watching him not like the thing is, like, if I say, Gio, I see a father figure in your life. Okay, boom, I've hit on something. And he's telling me that he misses you. And, these are all things that are very generic.
Yeah.
And then if I go, what about your father with airplanes? And you say, nothing. And you're like, he was once in an airplane that had to make an emergency landing. Most people would bail out and go, that's it. That day that he made the, and John Edwards would go, no, it's something about a small plane. Like, and he would be just connecting that it was like he had so many options to get out and he wouldn't take it. And, it makes me wonder sometimes if that's the case. And all these guys who do it claim that that we all have the ability to do it. They've just learned how to harness it.
This guy was doing tarot card readings online during the pandemic, and then he heard voices.
Oh.
And then he realized he could then hear voices and then transmit those voices to people.
Do you know who's doing tarot card readings? Amanda Calta.
Really?
Oh, brother.
Oh, wow.
Like she's hosting them,
No.
or she's going to a lady.
So she, first of all, my mother-in-law is a good witch. My mother-in-law believes in all that garbage with the tarot cards, and my wife never has. Now my wife's got a friend at work, and he believes in it, so they went to a tarot card reader, and she came home with her own deck of cards and she learned how to do it, and it's not so much. And I go, stop it, I don't want to hear any more about it. That's just ridiculous to me. But what do I know?
I still have the Skankfest tarot cards they gave us.
Skankfest tarot cards were great.
Bobby Kelly's in there. Big J's
I
in
kept
there.
those. Yeah. So can you imagine if my wife became like Oda Mae Brown, where she's able to communicate with the dead people?
That'd be amazing.
I don't know. Would it? It would be amazing if she got a TV show out of it.
Yeah.
But all day long, she's got to annoy me with the things that my mother's trying to tell me.
That's true.
Yeah. Then I have to worry about ever masturbating again because I feel like everybody could watch me.
They are watching you.
You think so?
Of course.
Why would they watch?
Because they're stuck there. They don't want to. They're trapped.
Oh, and they're all...
Someone too.
Yeah, some want to, but a lot of them are like,
Uncle Jimmy.
he's trapped. He can't get to the other side.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's pretty rough.
Yep. And you're just there, doing your thing.
He's miserable. He's got nowhere to go. And I'm like, hey, you guys want to see this?
Yeah.
That's right.
Hold on. Let me turn on my CPAP machine.
Yeah. Well, I don't wear the CPAP machine while I'm doing it.
No?
No, who would? I mean, I never even thought to try that.
Yeah, I don't know how these things work. I thought you need, the extra
Air.
boost.
No.
So you don't run out of air while you're doing it.
Do you think when me and my wife make sweet love, I put the machine on?
Why
Hang on,
not?
honey. Let me hook up.
Yeah.
So I'm not Darth Vader.
If you're getting out of breath, you fire it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just assume everything revolves around that.
So were you going to tell us something about this guy that's coming in?
Oh, Travis
Yeah.
is also known as Travis the Unicorn Warrior.
Yes.
And he is gay. And
He is.
He is gay, yes, the Unicorn Warrior. And he is that's where the unicorn part comes in, and then Warrior is a defender, and so I think that makes it more exciting. I think he'll be a little bit more fun and exciting to talk to, and then we'll tell you where you can go see him. Travis, the Unicorn Warrior, is very popular on social media, so there may be several people who just put two and two together and said, "Oh, okay, I know that guy. He will be in the studio with us in the 8:00 hour today." Who do you think? Well, I always wonder, like, if I'm one of these guys, let's assume they're all just scammers. If I'm one of those guys that is a scammer and I come in here, I do research on the show, right?
Right,
I find
yeah.
out who's who and all that.
I would think that if you did it on the people in this room, it's so much easier because we put so much information out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this guy, I mean, what do you think he's doing? Watching hours of our YouTube channel before he comes in? No, he just...
You get AI, Google, you can Google stuff in 30 seconds and find out 10 facts about every person in this room.
Here's the thing. There are certain facts related to death in my family that are easily accessible online. If it's something outside of that, then I think it's good. Like the guy we had on that talked to your wife.
Right.
Yeah, your wife, he's not Googling your wife.
No,
finding out stuff
and-
about her.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to know that.
Right.
Anybody on the show, I'm not that impressed because the information's out there.
Yeah, but not necessarily, Joe, because what if he's like, what if he says something to you about your father, but something that is, how would he know that? Like, it's not on the internet.
Yeah, maybe. But like I said, we've all said a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
A ton of stuff.
I know, but this guy, you're gonna assume that this guy would have to sit through hours and hours and hours.
No.
Good luck, unicorn.
Yeah. Nowadays, you can Google and AI and it'll pull up all that stuff for you.
All right.
Well,
I'm looking forward to having him in and seeing how it goes. I always love these things. I love to see if we get surprised by anything or if
I've never
wah, wah.
I've never seen somebody do it, up close. I've only seen it on TV or online.
Yeah. All right. Well, this could be it, man. Joe,
Yes, Michael.
watch out for your skeletons.
All right.
They may be coming through today.
I don't have too many skeletons.
No, you got
a couple
a lot-
bones maybe laying around, but
You got a lot of dark secrets.
no full skeletons.
A lot of dark secrets.
You think so? Huh?
Oh, I know. So
Who do you think has the most secrets out of all of us?
you.
Me.
Me.
I can't keep anything a secret. I talk about everything.
Yeah,
Oh, do you really?
probably.
Uh,
You've seen some stuff over the years.
yeah, but I can't stop. I cannot talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty open about everything.
Who do you think?
I don't know. Godwin. Your life amazes me every time I talk to you. But I don't think you're hiding stuff. I just think that there's stuff that I don't know. But Joe would be probably. Joe's got Vietnam years.
Me?
Yeah.
Just because Joe wears an army jacket doesn't mean he was in Vietnam.
You also are amazed by stuff because you don't remember anything or listen to anything. Like, I
Yes.
could tell you what kind of car I drive, and you'd be like, you do?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what kind of car you drive now. Do you have a Cadillac?
Which is amazing. Which is amazing.
Right.
Like, the fact that, I mean, like, I don't know what goes on in your life.
Yeah.
Mm.
A lot.
It's not really. I think you just don't care to put the information
Yeah.
in your head.
I think I can know Galvin's last 3 cars.
Yeah. If it's not about you, it's not important.
Yeah.
You still drive that pink car.
No.
That's the last thing that I can remember.
That
There's
was
a Cadillac involved.
Yeah, no, I have a Cadillac. That was a Bob Murray special
Yeah.
that wound up fading.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was great. He did such a great deal for me.
I remember the Corvette. I remember
Yeah.
the Kia,
Yeah.
and then the Cadillac.
I remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Kia. I remember the Corvette, and I remember the Cadillac.
Yeah.
I think we need to
Now
go back
that
to the
Gio
Cadillac.
said it.
No, I remember. Carmen, I have no idea what you drive.
I know
Yeah.
exactly what she drives, and I
Yeah.
can tell
No.
you the color and everything. I'm not going to, but,
But
you know.
here's
I don't
why.
think you do though, Calvin. I
Why'd
don't
you
think-
get something new?
I don't think I talked about it
Oh.
because I said I wanted to get a new car,
Oh.
Mhm.
and then I went and got a new car.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I know what your last car was at least, but
Yes.
yeah, I don't know what this
It's
is.
an
You want to
SUV
tell us
now.
what you got?
A
Ferrari?
Camry.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I was going to guess that because that's what we talked about.
Yeah, just it's good on like the fuel efficiency is amazing on it. It is a 2026, so it's also
Ooh.
a hybrid.
Who have you become?
know.
It's-
hate that
Responsible gas mileage.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I fill up once a week, and it costs me $40.
Do you fill up at Aldi's?
Costco. Aldi doesn't have a gas station yet,
There was a
but
joke.
once they do,
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed Cigarette Carmen voice is still there a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It's
Listen.
more. It's very Bobby Hill today.
Yeah.
I already had a green tea with honey and lemon, and then even though I'm not sick, I found a Theraflu, which I might do because
Just in case.
I just don't know how else to get rid of it. But it's just to help coat the throat, and I don't have any cough drops or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. Well, you gonna be able to do Sporkle?
Yeah.
You should
All
get
right.
checked out. This is the same thing Kyle Busch said like a week ago.
That's right.
Oh, man.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Everybody. He was sick for like a week, and then
Like I said, I'm not sick. I feel fine.
that's like
He was racing. He won the race last week.
Yeah.
Double pneumonia.
I got myself a Camry. It's good on gas mileage.
Oh, she was so excited to drive her
I
car.
know.
Rest in peace, Carmen.
Brand new.
See if the Unicorn
God.
Warrior could talk to Carmen.
What's wrong with you?
I saw, what's his name? Earnhardt. Is it Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah. He saw him talking. He goes, I just talked to him the day before
Yeah.
because he was going to race one of his cars for some whatever race, this and that, whatever. He goes, I talked to him the day before.
Yeah, it's
and
got to
then
be
he's
just a weird
just
feeling.
dead.
DC he won the truck series like the weekend before, and in the interview after, he's like, "Well, you never know when it's your last race."
Sure.
Oh.
Don't say that.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah.
said.
Mm. He didn't know either.
That's crazy.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got Sporkle. Carmen will tell you what we have to give away, and then we will play next. It's the 1025 of The Bone. Carmen, what do we have to give the folks right now at Sporkle?
Okay, so we have tickets for Lionel Richie with Earth, Wind, and Fire,
That'd be a good show.
Chris Stapleton,
Okay.
Evanescence, Kid Rock,
Okay.
Shinedown.
Where is Evanescence?
Evanescence is going to be at the AMP.
Who is going to that?
A ton of people.
Really?
Of course.
No, I don't know. I'm not saying no. I just don't understand.
Yeah, they're massively huge.
Are they really?
Who are they with, Carmen? Anybody else? There's got to be somebody with them.
It doesn't say on my sheet, but I can Google it.
No, don't worry about
Okay.
it. Yeah, nobody's going to that garbage.
A lot
Just
of
kidding.
people
A
are.
lot of people are
Yeah.
going to that garbage.
I'm
All right,
glad
well, we have
that
tickets for that garbage.
they don't do. I mean, that's the biggest, the smallest venues they do are arenas, and like they're not doing Janice and stuff.
I only know one song that they have,
Yeah,
and that's when that girl gets really high on the notes.
yeah. They got I think they got a built-in fan base that's been there for
Dirt Rockers.
15 years.
It looks like they are touring with Spirit Box and Nova Twins.
Oh, he didn't tell me that. That makes
yeah,
a huge
it's
difference.
funny because Spirit Box made me almost not like Spirit World
Oh,
because I heard Spirit Box and I go, ugh,
Yeah.
what is this
Ugh.
going on? Whatever. It's completely different from Spirit World.
all right. Well, let's give this stuff away right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. I believe Galvin won yesterday.
That is true.
Broke Gio's streak.
He did. He did.
Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, usually with a movie, there's also a very famous song that you think of when you think of that movie. So today we're going to be playing Can You Name the Movie and given the famous song from their soundtrack.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the song. You're going to give me the movie. First one, Over the Rainbow.
Little Wizard
Wizard
Oz.
Oz.
Mike. Can You Feel the Love
Lion King.
Tonight? What's your name? Gio. We Don't Need Another Hero.
Mad Max, Beyond Thunderdome.
Mike. I Believe I Can Fly.
Space Jam.
Gio. Kokomo.
Cocktail.
Mike. The Heat Is On.
Miami Vice.
Beverly Hills Cop.
That's all.
I wanted to
Mike.
say Axel Foley.
Your next one. Everything I do it
Three
for
Musketeers.
you.
Robin Hood,
Robin
Prince
Hood.
of Thieves.
Wow.
Gio. Take My Breath Away.
Top Gun.
Mike. And Pap. We're halfway there.
Galvin has 0 points on the board. Gio with 3, and Michael is ahead by 2. He's winning with 5.
All right. Back, baby.
All right, so we are doing movies by famous soundtrack sounds.
Soundtrack songs, not
Soundtracks.
soundtrack sounds.
I don't know.
I bought a Camry.
You know what she has on the Camry? Popcorn ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
That's a deal. Got a good
Standard.
deal.
You guys are jerks. All right, your next one. As Time Goes By.
As time goes by.
As Time Goes By.
No.
Casablanca. No point. Blame Canada.
South Park. Oh,
Team America World Police.
no. There's more to it. I don't know.
South Park. Bigger.
Longer, uncut.
And uncut.
Damn it.
No point. Gonna Fly Now.
Rocky.
Mike. Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
Evita.
Mike. Fight the Power.
Malcolm X.
Fight the Power.
The pizza place.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Right Thing. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Armageddon. On the board.
Galvin and Pap.
Oh, that's it?
We're on the last 3.
Oh, that
I
sucks.
was in there.
Galvin has a single point on the board. Gio with 3, and Michael is your leader by 4. He's winning with 7.
All right, we are doing movies by songs. Last 3. Here we go. Maniac.
Flashdance. Oh, see? My comeback. I started too late.
Galvin. I'm a Believer.
Shrek.
Gio. And your last one. I've Had the Time of My Life.
Dirty Dancing.
Michael.
Damn right. Give us the bonus one, will you?
The bonus one. Summer Nights.
Grease. This kid's on fire today.
Your final score, Galvin with 2 points on the board. Gio with 4, and Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 8.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Who's this?
Ah, what an idiot.
Good morning. Who is this?
Alexandra.
Alexandra, you are the winner, Pumpkin.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you'll have your choice of tickets,
Okay.
including that garbage Evanescence. Hold on, okay?
All right, perfect.
Yeah, she's on line 3, Carmen.
Got it.
I watched Trey Parker and Matt Stone from South Park on Jimmy Kimmel the other night. Anybody see that by any chance?
No.
No.
Jimmy Kimmel said, "Are you the richest comedians?" and they had to stop and they think for a second. They were like, Seinfeld probably richer.
Seinfeld's,
Yeah.
he's a billionaire.
Right, but they were pretty close. And there's two of them, so they said they probably would be the richest comedians if they didn't buy that Casa Bonita restaurant that they have.
Yeah.
They said that they bought it for like $20 million each, and it's cost them like $30 million.
Right.
They said they're just getting their ass kicked on it.
Yeah, they got to be close to $1 billion combined.
Yeah, I think over time as well, like if you added it up over the years.
Because, South Park's been on 25 years now, at least.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Merchandise, movies, Book of Mormon, ton of money.
Yeah.
All that, like not just South Park. Book of Mormon was massively successful.
Oh, it's still. It's
still.
coming back to make another run,
It says Matt Stone and Trey Parker each have an estimated net worth of $1.2 billion.
Yeah.
Each. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
All from South Park. Well, no.
That's
Mormon,
what started off.
They achieved billionaire status following a massive $1.5 billion streaming deal with Paramount that guarantees roughly $300 million annually through 2030.
That's crazy.
Good for them.
Wouldn't you love to be able to go in a time machine and go back and go, guess what you guys are going to do?
Yeah.
There's no way they thought they were going to be billionaires whenever they
No.
started putting South Park together as a Christmas thing.
They probably thought this will never see the light of day, if anything.
They probably thought, we thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, like,
So I had a good relationship with Comedy Central, and when the Jesus for Santa Claus was floating around, that was their big thing. They had just announced that they had gotten a TV deal with Comedy Central. So I call my guy at Comedy Central and I'm like, hey, can we get these guys on the air? And they're like, here's the problem. I don't think they do the voices. I go, what do you mean? And he's like, I think that they have to run them through a machine to do it. So they can't do them live. And they're not going to be funny without the voices. And so we didn't do it. And But years later, I interviewed Trey Parker, and he was really cool.
Yeah,
he
they're
was
smart
super cool.
because
very smart.
They with South Park, they do most of the voice. Everything's in house.
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
entire operation is all in house. They do most of the voices. That's where look at the cast of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Right,
They made
yeah.
a crazy amount of money just being the voice of The Simpsons. If you do the voices, you get everything.
yeah, because they'll bring in people that are friends, whatever, just to do little things,
Right.
whatever. But all the main people, they're all the
Yeah.
main people. In that documentary about them putting the show together,
Oh.
because they put the show together in like this week. We have no
Yeah.
idea. Here we go. We
Yeah.
got to do something, whatever. And the way they put it together and the stress that they have to put that together and meet deadlines and do all that stuff, it's amazing.
all in house too.
Yeah.
They were saying that they have a situation where they have a joke and they can't tell if the Simpsons had done that joke already.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So they have to go, did the Simpsons do this? And then they find out they have to watch old episodes to find out they actually did it. So it's they rob themselves more than they rob anybody else.
Because they've done so many episodes.
Yeah, it's hard to
Simpsons,
remember.
all shows, Family Guy,
They say that they were trying to find Stan's mother's name one time and they couldn't remember. Nobody in the house and all they had to do was Google it and it came right up.
Yeah.
Like we can't remember stuff that the listeners remember.
It's so funny because you think that people are going to know for sure, but then there's shows that we watch that the sister on there, like the first 8 episodes, it was a different person. It was a different. You go back and watch the show, you see a rerun, and you go, "Oh, that's right. That wasn't even the one.
Yeah.
The one that became famous. Remember, there was a different Becky on Roseanne for a
Oh,
long
yeah,
time.
yeah.
But there are like Seinfeld's parents were different.
Yep.
Seinfeld's parents were different. They had all kind of different people,
Yeah.
but you just don't realize it. If you watch Law and Order enough, you'll see a lady be a prostitute, a judge, a district attorney. Like they play all these different things. You're
Bobby
like,
Kelly had like 3 different roles on Law and Order. Yeah.
it's hilarious.
What do we have coming up in news, Calvin?
Coming up in news today, we have Mike start walking,
Oh no.
run to jail, and white liquor.
Whoa! Wow.
No.
All right, Galvin has
Yikes.
your news. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Travis will be in the studio with us in the 8 o'clock hour right now, though. It's time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show, sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, at least one fatality has been confirmed in the chemical implosion at the Nippon facility in Longview, Washington, Tuesday morning. 9 employees are still missing.
Oh.
First responders were initially called out to the scene at the Nippon Dynawave packaging facility just before 7:20 a.m. A vat of white liquor at the facility imploded, according to Longview fire officials. Multiple people suffered chemical burns and other injuries in the implosion.
This is where villains are made from superhero movies.
Yeah, I think that's how Joker came about. Jumped
Angry
into the vat.
employees, and they treat them badly, and then all of a sudden they get exposed to the white liquid, and it makes them bad, but gives them powers.
Mm-hmm.
They're angry still at everybody, but they get all the powers.
Yeah.
So now look for, was that Washington you said?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to need a hero.
We'll see what happens. This is some bad news you don't want to hear about.
Why are you laughing?
Well, because it's one of those things where you go, Jesus. Earth's population currently sits at around 8.3 billion people.
Right.
But it could crash within the next 40 years, experts have warned. Scientists say in a worst case scenario, humanity could potentially be halved by the year 2064.
Why?
This could result from a collapse, climate collapse, a pandemic, global conflict, or resource shortages.
So you're saying we lose half the population?
Half the population by 2064.
They say a lot less people are having kids.
That's the other
true.
thing. The birth rate is way down.
Which is big contributing factor.
That, and then if we get hit with something where there's some sort of climate thing or there's some sort of pandemic again, and it, we
Also,
can't figure it out.
Geo says we've lived longer than we will live. And then what is it? It's at 64, and we're in 26 now.
Yeah.
So that's 40 years.
We're not getting to
Top
be
of
around
where we're
here
at now. Yeah, no, we'll be dead.
long gone.
Well, all right.
You
Okay.
all will be.
You're out.
I
too,
might still be
Carmen.
here.
No,
I'll
Um,
probably still be here.
yeah,
We'll see.
Galvin could still be here.
We'll see.
I think I'm going to surprise y'all. Carmen said. I think you guys are going to find out in the long run. Sitting was the key to everything.
Yeah.
I had to
Dying
hang up-
early.
I had to hang up on Bobby yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby said,
Is he on probation as well?
"No, I had a. Sometimes the only way to get out of the conversation with Bobby is to hang up on him."
Why? Was he talking to you about eating healthy or walking?
Yeah, he.
The offensive stuff?
Yeah, he was really bringing me down. He goes, "Dude, how you doing?" I go, "Good." He goes, "How you feeling?" I go, "Really good, considering I just came from the hospital. I actually feel great." And he's like, "Have you been working out?" I go, "No, I go, honestly, I haven't." I said, "We talked about walking this morning," and he's like, "But have you been working out like with weights?" I go, "Yeah, no. The answer is no. I'm not." He's like, "Why not?" I go, "I don't know. Because I'm not." And he's like, "Work out with me on Zoom tomorrow." I go, "That is the gayest thing." ever."
A Zoom workout.
Yeah, and I go, "I'm not doing that." And he goes, "Just one." And I just finally just hung up on him. I was like,
Trying to get you healthy. He wants
Yeah,
you to be
he's-
around.
Listen, I didn't say he's a bad person. That's
That's what-
sometimes the only way to get out of that conversation is to leave.
That's what best friends do, though. They encourage you. They want you to be around.
He is not on probation. He is appreciated as a guy who cares enough about me that he was trying to get me to work out. My answer is still no. I'm not Zoom working out with him. That's my final answer.
Well, don't hang up on me. But the new multi-use path on the Howard Franklin Bridge is set to open today.
Oh,
Yeah. In addition to the new express lanes on the bridge that are set to open to drivers later this week, weather permitting, the new multi-use path will provide a nearly 7-mile long pathway separated from the roadway for pedestrians and cyclists. There are
7 miles.
Yeah. There are also several lookout points with benches and shade and stuff. The path is expected to open this morning.
Is that how long that bridge is?
Yeah, 7 miles.
No, that's impossible.
I think it's 10
I think
total.
it's longer.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So if you go, you're going.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can make a U-turn and come back.
I wonder where you park, though, if you want to go do that. I always, driving across it, I see the new path they're building with the
Right.
things, and I'm like,
Gandy
But
has a
there's no
parking lot.
parking.
I don't know if there is one now because
Yeah,
Gandy
so-
has a parking lot.
it's like, how do I get there if I want to use that thing? I don't know.
Can you the West Shore Mall from there and walk down? But I don't know
oh
how
my
you
god,
get
you're
in.
adding to the miles?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's to be the closest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
There's a hotel over there too that's kind of close.
Yeah, but they're gonna yell at
Yeah,
you.
you can't park in a like.
No,
Same
I
at the
know.
mall
It
too.
seems like
Malls
they'd have to provide some type of public parking to be able to get there. It's not an easy, accessible place.
So what is the thing? You walk 7 miles or you go, I'm going to walk halfway and come back?
Yeah, you can.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I know you
Well-
don't know how walking works.
That's a lot of.
But it's like a sidewalk.
Yeah.
If you walk and you go, I'm going to turn around here, you can turn around and go back. It's
I
not
might get
like you can only
halfway.
go one way.
I might get halfway and jump in.
Yeah,
Just quit.
On the Courtney Campbell, they do it all the time. It goes the whole way.
Yeah.
But there's like parking lots off to the side.
Yeah.
So I wonder what they do for the Franklin.
Well, good. Get to walking today.
Can you take a bike over that thing?
Yeah.
You can take
Yeah.
a bike, Joe.
Okay.
You know, the number one, they're opening up on Ann Kelly, letting her walk over there first.
Yeah.
But that would be nice.
7 miles is not that far. It's not
What do you mean that far for what?
For a walk.
in general.
For a normal
7
human.
miles?
That's
Yeah.
not far really at all.
Oh my god.
But you got to think it's 7 miles each way, right? So technically it's 14
Right.
Yeah.
because you got to go back to get your car.
I'll drop you off at the beginning and wait for you at the end.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 14's a little. That's getting up there. But
Yeah.
7.
Also do that 4 times and you're just over a marathon.
Yeah.
7's not a big deal for riding a bike. 7's a big deal for walking.
No, if you go to like a theme park or something, you walk even more than that.
Yeah, but also you get churros and rides on the way.
You can,
And 7 miles on the bike is like nothing, I
Right.
feel like.
Right. 7 miles on a bike is nothing. 14 miles is pretty good.
because the 5K is what, 3.5?
3.1.
Yeah, almost just over 3 miles. So you do that twice.
Oof.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Oof.
He did not do the 5.
Oh yeah,
If you
sorry.
remember.
What if we did the Fatso 5K and you just walk across the Howard Franklin? the Howard Franklin Bridge.
Yeah,
But that's more than 5K.
I know, but all right, whatever it is.
Fat 7.
Yeah, we'll do the Fat 7.
Not slim 7.
Yeah, yeah, we come up with something.
I bet it's a cool walk. You get the breeze from the bay there.
I went over and ran at the Courtney Campbell. I didn't like that.
No,
Yeah.
you
I
see
don't
a
like-
ton of people. It's
You're
always
just
packed.
out in the sun, man.
That's the thing. There's
You're
no
out in the sun.
shade or anything.
This says they'll have shade areas that you can stop and do whatever, but yeah. I don't know. It seems rough. So they're going to have the tolled express lanes will eventually cost drivers 50 cents. They'll be free at first, and the FDOT test the system and stuff, and they'll provide 2 lanes in each direction.
So 2 paid lanes in the middle
Which
now.
will be the express lanes.
right.
7 miles.
7 miles.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Did you walk yesterday?
No, but I had at the hospital yesterday, so I was.
You said you're walking this
I-
week.
This week, I just couldn't do it yesterday.
When is this weekend? Sunday?
No, maybe today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying like when do you have until?
Yeah, until Monday, until we come back. on the
Okay.
air.
All right. Did you wash your car?
No, not yet. That's tonight.
A night wash.
Yeah, because I take Juliana to volleyball, drop her off, shoot over to the car wash while she's getting get it washed while she's at volleyball.
Speaking of being out in the sun and stuff, according to a new report in the Tampa Bay Times, the Buccaneers have plans to ask for $1 billion in stadium renovations from the Tampa Sports Authority, with the team possibly paying 1/3 of that and then seeking the rest of the funding from the public. Half of the renovation money for Raymond James Stadium, which opened in 1998 with a large amount of public funding, would be used for sunshades to cover parts of the stadium seating,
talking.
similar to what Miami Dolphins employ at the Hard Rock Stadium down there in Miami. Early season home games in September and October in the sweltering Florida heat and humidity can be brutal for fans in attendance, and it seems like the Buccaneers are trying to tend to this issue, which makes sense because that's, everybody says that. You sit out there, and especially if you're sitting on this side, you're like, oh my God.
It's the first time I ever felt like I was going to pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go get a soda and lean against the wall and drink that soda in order to come back to life.
That's honestly the reason I stopped renewing my season tickets.
Yeah.
Is it was just too damn hot.
Yeah.
Unless it was a night game or late in the season, it was just you're just brutal. You're miserable just sitting in those plastic seats, just frying.
Yeah, it really is bad, and it makes it where you can't enjoy the game.
No.
Now you put me in a suite every game, I'll go to every game.
Yeah.
I'm not just being bougie. I'm just saying, like, if
Oh
it's
no,
air
it's,
conditioned,
it's too hot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so. I mean, you shouldn't be sweating that much from sitting.
No. And the seats are just the plastic just gets on fire.
Yeah. I do recommend ordering the pizza though, the Little Caesar pizza that they deliver to your seat. It was the best pizza I ever had.
So now Hillsborough County is on the hook for the Rays Stadium and the
and
Bucs
the
Stadium.
Buck Stadium. Yeah.
Man, I'm glad I don't live in Hillsborough County.
You know what? It's part of me. It feels like they should build the Rays Stadium, but part of me doesn't feel like they should pay any more to the Buck Stadium because it's our money. We don't get to go.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, what, a third of it? Well, the Bucks are paying for a third of it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And if the public has to pay for the rest of it, then we should be able to go in there and use it whenever we want to.
That's true. It's true. It is weird when these teams have the public pay for their stadiums.
Right.
That they're going to make billions of dollars off of.
How much you giving back? What are we doing? Can I have a birthday party and have Baker Mayfield come and throw a couple passes?
That'd be something.
Because the Glazers could easily just scratch the check themselves.
Yeah.
That is a lot of
But
money.
I don't think they own the stadium, actually. Tampa Sports Authority
Sports Authority
owns that, yeah. So they pay a rental fee, I guess, or some type of agreement.
Listen, it's all going to work the way it usually works, and it'll all work itself out.
Do I get my banner on the side of the stadium if I'm paying the taxes and paying the
Should
rent?
get something.
Right?
Something, yeah.
Put me up there for a little while.
The shade will be fantastic. I just wish they'd build a dome inside.
I wish they'd bring Tom Brady back.
Yeah.
Do you think that's smarter to do renovations rather than a rebuild?
I don't know, man. Some of these new, I saw a video the other day about the Bills' new stadium. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
And the stadium they're building in Nashville for the Titans, where they're going to hold the Super Bowl there, that's going to be a translucent dome. And so it's going to be indoor. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's the new technology.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if
Kinda like
they do
SoFi.
something, if they do something, they need to do the newest technology, so that their stadium doesn't get old by the time it's built.
That's the thing. They'll never have another Super Bowl here because all the stadiums are, they're outdated.
right. Right.
It'd
So,
be nice just to sit indoors.
Where do they put it? They knock the old stadium down, or they start building next door somewhere.
I think they would do it if they were going to build a new stadium again. They would do it like they did last time, where they just build it in the old
parking lot.
location,
Right.
And
Flip
then
'em.
Flip flop.
flip it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I've got a picture at my house, and it's
side by side.
oh yeah, it's when the old Sombrero was still there,
Yeah.
and Raymond James Stadium just opened.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
both stadiums are that for a little while there, they were both there together, and they tore it down. But
I wanted so badly to be the person that pushed that button to destroy the old
yeah,
stadium.
I know.
Yeah.
Remember they were giving away pieces of the stadium
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
the stuff
yeah.
inside.
By the way, one of the greatest scenes was in, I think it was Ocean's 11, maybe not Ocean's 12. I think it was Ocean's 11, where he's working on something, whatever, and he's watching TV, and they're blowing up one of the old Vegas casinos and stuff, whatever, and he's watching it, and the camera's on him, and behind him, it goes down. You see it in the background,
Yeah.
and he's just watching it on TV.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Sticking with football, Green Bay Packers running back Josh Jacobs was arrested in northern Wisconsin on Tuesday and booked into the Brown County Jail. The running back was booked on 5 different charges. Excuse me. Battery, domestic abuse,
Oof.
criminal damage to property, domestic abuse, disorderly conduct, domestic abuse, strangulation and suffocation,
Oh boy.
and intimidation of a victim. Strangulation and suffocation is a felony assault charge, while the other ones are misdemeanors. Jacob's attorneys released a statement on the running back's behalf, stating that the client denies all allegations. They also asked for, quote, fairness and restraint while the judicial process takes its course. The NFL released a statement about the incident. The league said, quote, we are aware of the report and we have been in contact with the club.
Wow. Well, that means likely things are over for that guy.
Well, he did not do great last year.
No,
He was hurt quite often
Yeah.
and all this stuff. And then this happens. It's like, okay, well,
he was good for a minute.
he was.
Yeah.
He was really good for a minute. But then, injuries and who knows what else was going off, field last year. And
What does this mean for my fantasy football team? Is all I really thought about.
don't take him.
Yeah.
Don't pick him.
I'll
Pick
put him a
somebody.
sleeper on the bench when he comes back late in the season.
See what happens. Sticking with sports in the NBA West Finals, the Thunder took a 3 games to 2 lead over the Spurs last night, and the Las Vegas Golden Knights punched their ticket to the Stanley Cup Final with a sweep of the Colorado Avalanche.
Night
Wow.
up.
Which is surprising, man. I think most people thought Avalanche were going to be in the Cup.
How lucky is Vegas? They get a new franchise and they're like a contender the entire time they've been in existence.
Yeah.
And they already won a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
It's great for the city too, because people are now wanting to go. They'll go to a game just to go see a winner. You know.
But you've got all these other franchises that have been around for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Vegas instant contender.
That's
Yeah.
great.
But I think that's how they build it, though. With we can
Taken from each team.
the different drafts. You can take a player.
The smartest way to keep the teams equal.
Yeah,
You know, I think that's great.
So now with the Knicks already in the final, no basketball tonight, but then you have hockey. You have the Canadians and the
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. Playing tonight. They play in Canada, and the Hurricanes lead that series.
What is that? 3-2 right now? Or
It is 2-1.
2-1. Oh,
I believe, right?
I don't know. I checked when the Lightning bounced. I checked out.
Yeah. Well, I watched a little bit of the Canadians couple of games.
Yeah.
I would like to see the Canadians win and then lose to Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I do not want Canada to win.
No,
I
I
like
don't.
the narrative of Canada sucks. USA is all about hockey.
Yeah. Yeah. Florida and Vegas beating Canada. you
Love
know?
it. And the fact that Montreal's been around for hundreds of years or whatever, and then Vegas is Vegas.
That bothers them so much.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so the Hurricanes lead that series 2-1. And the Canadians won the first game, and then the Hurricanes won the second two, and they play in Canada tonight. So if they go up 3-1, that's going to be rough.
Yep.
See what happens. What other, let's see. A 31-year-old guy in Pennsylvania is facing charges after police say he vandalized several pickleball nets.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
Yeah. Why do you think he did it? What was his excuse?
He wasn't picked for a team.
Okay. Didn't get picked in
That's
pickleball.
Good. That's
Mad.
good. He had somebody cut ahead of him.
Cut ahead of
He was
him.
in line to play.
I was supposed to be on that court.
Are there referees? Was there like a bad call or something?
No referees. I think you just play and
Yeah, you just
call it yourself and stuff. He actually paid like $500 to join a club and then only went once. No, I'm kidding.
Sure.
He admitted to vandalizing the pickleball nets. He said that he was upset because he suffered a pickleball injury and his summer was ruined.
Now we all suffer.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess the people who play get really addicted to it. Remember Joe Ganascoli from
Oh,
The
yeah.
Sopranos? He was like, I got to go out there and pickle.
Yeah.
He was into it. And I
Yeah,
go,
but
"You like
there's-
it?" I love it.
There's people, I mean, I've played a couple times and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's all right. I think I'd rather play tennis.
I liked it. I like playing inside. Inside where it's not as hot and it's more fun. I like pickleball.
Surprise,
my
surprise.
speed. Yeah. More
I
my
played
speed.
on a court that was outside, but it was covered,
Oh,
which
that's-
was
that's
nice.
nice,
Yeah. But I mean, it was decent. It was fun. I'll play again, I'm sure. But it's a lot like people that play golf. You either want to play all the time or you're like, whatever.
The rec
Right.
by my house every night, they're just packed with pickleball players.
Yeah.
Really?
There's
Yeah.
a league up there or something.
I want to go up there,
Yeah.
because I've tried to find the times online, and I can't. And
I-
all it does is say go up to the office.
Yeah, usually I go by there like around 6:37 and it is slammed.
What are you saying, Carmen? You need a partner?
No, I got you. Sorry.
Oh,
Hmm.
wow.
I'll play you though.
Okay. Loser sends nudes.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Not fair, by the way. I do not want those.
Clean shaven.
That's right.
Post op.
Half shaven.
Okay.
Instead of playing pickleball, maybe you want to try this latest workout trend in New York City is chess boxing.
Chess.
I've seen chess boxing. It's fantastic.
It is where competitors engage in an 11-round match, alternating between playing chess on a game board and then getting in the ring and boxing.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll break your concentration. Did you see Magnus Carlsen yesterday?
Oh,
The chess champion get beat by a 19-year-old?
Yeah.
He was so pissed off.
He was so pissed off, but I get it. You're the greatest in the world, one of the greatest ever to do it and stuff and everything, and you lose. But he was mad and then shook the guy's hand. and then just walked out.
He was mad that he lost. He was
Right.
not disrespectful to the guy.
Yeah.
He punched the board. He
Punched the
was-
board. The things moved and stuff, and he goes like this, and then he shakes his hand. And he walks off. He's like,
Really?
"Oh, yeah.
He's been a chess champion since he was a kid.
So now this other kid's got that on his resume that he beat the best in the world.
It's
Yeah.
not the first. He got beat the other day too by a guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got beat by another young guy the other day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's losing it.
I mean, that's one of those things you can't go. That's why whenever these guys, boxers and stuff like Mayweather, 50-0, It's crazy. Like you shouldn't be able to go that long just by a fluke.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody's going to beat you. You know, a lucky punch, or this guy gets a good opening and the moves, and they go in his way. It's so hard for somebody to be undefeated. That's why there's a lot of people that can't come back from that. You see people in boxing or MMA that get knocked out. They've won.
Done.
They've won all these different fights, whatever, and they get knocked out once. They're a completely different fighter.
Look at Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
I thought nobody's ever going to beat Anderson Silva. It is impossible. And then he lost and then fell right off the cliff.
When Anderson Silva came into the UFC and he beat Chris Lieben, you were like, okay, but was it
Rich Franklin. Yes.
first? Was that first?
Right around the beginning.
Because I think it was Lieben first, and then it was Rich Franklin. And Rich Franklin was one of the biggest
Former
guys.
champion.
Yeah. And he came in and just did that Muay Thai clinch and kept on kneeing him in the face and put his nose over by his ear and stuff. And you're like, what is going on? Why can't Rich Franklin fight anymore?
He made Rich Franklin look like he was somebody picked out of the crowd who had never fought before.
Exactly.
Ever.
Yeah.
And this guy was like a former champion. And like at the time, one of the top fighters in the UFC. Looked like he had never been in the octagon in his entire life. And
It was
just got
insane.
destroyed where he literally ran out of the ring. It was insane. And I thought that this Silva guy is never going to get beat by anybody. It was like the Matrix when he fought people.
And then what happened?
eventually
He got knocked out.
He got caught, and then he just, next
Never
thing,
the same.
fighting Jake Paul.
Let me see who his first UFC match was. I want to see.
I forget who he lost to first, too.
Wasn't it Weidman? Didn't Weidman break his leg?
Something, yeah.
Whatever. And that's how he. Yeah. So he fought Chris Lieben first. He knocked him out with a knee, and then he fought Rich Franklin, knocked him out with a knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just brutal.
And then he had lost before he got in the UFC, but then he was in the UFC and he won. Yeah. And then it was Chris Weidman. He lost to him back to back. He lost to him punches, and then he broke his leg.
Yeah. But yeah, that Rich Franklin fight was what is going on?
It's insane whenever you see those people and you're like, yeah, this guy's indestructible. There's no way he's going to lose ever.
My wife just texted me.
Yeah.
We were talking about, we didn't talk about this on the show yesterday, but Kanye West is coming to Tampa.
Yeah.
And has got a show at Raymond James Stadium.
I saw the stage setup.
It looks a little bit Nazi-like, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. He is coming to Raymond James Stadium. This is a guy who got on TV and got on social media and said he hates Jews and Jews are the worst people in the world. And this guy is adding a second show to Tampa already. Of
course. Really?
Yeah. My wife refuses to go. I said, hey, just a heads up, Kanye. And she's like, never. And I went, wow.
I'm amazed at how many people are excited about it and showing their tickets. And I'm like, you guys don't remember all the bad stuff?
Yeah.
He was selling swastika T-shirts online,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
That's not fake. That's real.
That's real.
Yeah.
I
thought
said,
when I saw the post, I thought this has got to be fake because
I
it's so
said
soon.
to my wife, I will listen to R. Kelly and I will listen to Michael Jackson and I can do the whole thing. And she's like, I will not give Kanye West $1 of my money. And I went, wow, okay, that's good. So she's still holding strong and she's not going. And it's a shame because she loves him too. She loves his music and she will not go. But evidently people will because Kanye added a second night.
He's uncancelable. Like he can't be canceled.
What I
Is
believe
it because he's crazy?
I think most people are uncancelable. You just don't say
You have
that.
to not care.
Right,
And you have to have a lot of money.
you do have to have a lot of money because you're going to lose corporate stuff and you're going to lose corporate money. But
Like Kanye has FU money.
right. But also at the end of the day, who outside, like Kanye's got some Jews that are mad at him. Clearly, some that aren't.
He's too big to be canceled. He's too big.
Yeah,
It's kind of like Chick-fil-A with gay people. They're like, yeah, we know they don't like us, but we're still eating it. It's delicious.
so good.
Like, what could he do that he hasn't already done?
Nothing.
Touch kids.
And
I don't even think that's going to stop him at that point.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Michael Jackson was accused of touching kids, and that guy was torn up until he died.
Yeah.
You know?
But never convicted. I think there's a difference. There's still the doubt in there.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, there's a lot of people that say he didn't. A lot of people say he did. Kanye lost so much money from the Adidas thing, whatever, but still had so much money that it didn't matter.
Did not care.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, well, I'm not selling shoes anymore. How about some Azteca t-shirts?
That's so insane.
Can you get him at the show if you go?
I don't know.
I would imagine. I mean, why?
I don't. I think he pulled back from the Jew hating.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he apologized and said that he loves the Jews.
I wonder if it's going to be like BTS and Taylor Swift where people line up for their swastika t-shirts
I don't
prior
know.
to the show, like the merch trailer and
It
stuff.
seems kind of hard to wear that outside of the show.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I assume this is what you get when you go to a Kanye show.
Ooh.
Yeah, by the way, the tickets went on sale. Pre-sale tickets are already on sale and everything. So if you missed out, he's adding the second show.
Show.
It says this will be his first time he's performed in Tampa in nearly a decade. Now, you went last time.
I did.
And I remember he was super late.
No. He wasn't super late. I, thanks to Chuck Fest, was in a suite that night, and I had the suite, and because Chuck said, I'm not going to that garbage, and he said, you can have it. And we went, and I went against my will, and I'm there on a work night. I have to get up and go to work the next day. It is 8-something at night, and Kanye West has not even left Teterboro Airport in New Jersey yet. I'm in the suite, have been there for an hour already, and Kanye West just got on an airplane on a jet from New Jersey to get to Florida, which took him 2 hours to get there, and then came there, went right on stage, and then performed in the dark above the stage, above the crowd.
Wasn't there wolves howling?
It was wolves howling. It was one of the craziest nights ever. And
wasn't you can't really even see him either?
Yeah, because it was dark.
Yeah, so he might not even been there.
He might not have even been there. But he was on top of
like a platform.
The platform that floated above the
Yeah,
crowd.
yeah.
It was ridiculous. It was if they had turned the lights on really bright and he was up there on that thing, that would have been pretty cool. But the fact that you couldn't even see who was there,
well,
terrible.
He loves Hitler, so
it wasn't him.
It should be fun. It should be a fun night.
Yeah, I don't understand, and it's just it's me. I want to see musicians. I want to see people up there, whatever. I don't understand people that go see DJs.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Like Jay-Z has a band with him. He's got Tony Royster Jr., who's an unbelievable drummer. Like you see the whole thing, whatever. When it's just like two guys yelling over a music track, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Galvin, I'm going to tell you though. I saw Jay-Z perform at the Emily Arena one time, and it was him on stage by himself with a big graphic of a speaker behind him, and he was rapping by him. I never saw anybody control a room like that one person.
Yeah, that's
what's
impressive.
Amazing. Yeah,
when you see a single person
that
can
changed my mind on Jay-Z about everything.
Hold the attention of 50,000 people in one room. That's pretty impressive.
It was great, and it was just him and a microphone. It was awesome.
But there's only probably a handful of guys, rappers that can do that.
Diddy was on that show, and Diddy had a whole group of people with him, and I was like, get this garbage out of here.
Right.
And that was before anybody hated Diddy.
How about Ed Sheeran? Doesn't he do stadiums where it's just him with his acoustic guitar and a loop pedal? And
he did Raymond James
super
Stadium.
talented,
Yeah. But it's just him. I don't even know if a lot of times I don't think he has a band with him.
But he has instruments.
Yeah. But he just has the loop pedals and stuff. So he'll do like a drum beat with his guitar and then loop that and then do the thing. And that's crazy.
That's nuts when you're a single person and you're commanding a stadium. A stadium full of people.
Yep.
You have to think there's a guy that plays Sundays at the beach and he's like, I do the same thing. Why? Nobody comes and sees me.
Everybody's doing the stadiums now, though. That's the way to go, it seems like.
Yeah, if you can fill it.
If you can fill it, yeah.
If you can sell out 2 shows like Kanye's going to do.
That's crazy.
Oreo is releasing a limited edition cookies inspired by BTS.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, coming out on June 8th.
So many jokes to make.
They are purple with brown sugar pancake flavored cream inspired by a Korean snack named Hoteok. I don't know.
It's Hoteok.
Okay. So you nailed it. So you can get those, and I'm sure they'll sell out.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Well, because they had I remember there was a time where there was Sabrina Carpenter Oreo cookies that my daughter made me go try and find.
I'd eat those.
It's so funny to me because McDonald's was the first one, right? McDonald's with the
celebrity collaboration type
Travis
thing.
Scott.
Yes.
Wasn't that like the first?
The Travis Scott meal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went, what are they doing? This is like, I would be the worst in a meeting for ideas for stuff. I'd go, dude, nobody's going to sell out. Remember when Galvin said it wouldn't sell out? Yeah. They were selling pillowcases.
Yeah.
They were selling
socks,
all kind of stuff. Yeah.
And people were lining up and selling out instantly.
Because it was so funny because they had that and then they had some other ones. And I remember Angel Reese had her burger at McDonald's. And then they had, some of the other ones. They had the drinks, like Sabrina Carpenter had a Dunkin' drink and this, that. And then it was like Ron Funches has a Checkers thing. And it was like, okay.
Funches fries.
Yeah.
I did have the Bayou Barbie burger at McDonald's.
I remember, you had it on the way.
The Angel Reese meal
on the way back.
I did see Kevin Hart is doing the Taco Bell commercials now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got to be making so much money from them. Like, you think how much Taco Bell's got a lot of money. Taco Bell's everywhere. You see Taco Bell advertising all the time. They have a ton of money. Now think how much money it takes to have Kevin Hart be in your commercial.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Kevin Hart is in everything, so they have to pay him a ton of money. And yeah, he's got to be getting so much money. I'll take it.
I love Taco Bell.
That's the only thing I was thinking of while you were talking is I'd eat Taco Bell right now.
I'll take some Taco Bell.
All right.
Speaking of money, the songwriters behind Take Me to the River, Take Me to the River,
The Billy Bass song?
earned more from the toy Big Mouth Billy Bass than from any other thing because that made their song so huge and stuff. Yeah.
I had one of those.
Did you?
Of
Oh,
course.
so did I. Yeah, we all had one.
The Christmas they all came, like everybody got the Billy Mouth Bass thing.
When it's doing it, and then it turns.
It's so funny.
That's the best thing in the world.
There was a duck too that came out like the next year.
Oh, really?
Not as popular as the fish, but the duck would turn and sing.
Yeah.
I don't remember the duck.
Yeah.
I definitely remember
What
the
was the
fish.
song that the duck did? Do you remember?
I wish I could remember. I just remember the next Christmas we got the ducks.
I don't remember the duck at all.
Was it Rick Dees did Disco Duck?
Disco Duck.
Disco Duck, yeah. That was everywhere back in the day.
70s.
Yeah. All those stupid parody songs. Ugh.
Ugh.
Today is National Sunscreen Day.
Okay.
Put your
That's good.
sunscreen on.
Clearly, I did not this weekend.
Carmen, it's bad for you, though, right?
Some is.
Yeah.
They have like mineral sunscreen. Basically, you really want to find like a sunscreen that is like zinc based because that is mineral. The only problem with mineral sunscreen is it usually leaves like a white cast.
Oh,
Give
us.
But it's much better for you than the other. And then obviously a lotion is better than a spray.
Yeah, but spray's so much easier.
Oh, 100%.
And you don't have to have somebody rub it on you.
Right, you don't feel gross.
Hey, Brian, can you put this on me? It's
Hate
just
when
weird.
Brian does it.
Lil Wayne got engaged.
Oh.
Yeah, Lil Wayne's engaged.
Wow.
I guess he was engaged before to a thick lady.
Oh,
She was
really?
she was a model, very pretty. And then I guess she lost weight and lost Lil Wayne maybe too. I don't know, but I saw pictures of her and she's beautiful, but definitely thick, bigger, and then she's gotten really good shape and stuff. But yeah, Lil Wayne got engaged.
That's who he's marrying, the fat
No,
girl?
this is that was the one he was engaged to before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so who's he marrying now?
I don't know who the lady is that he's
Well, congratulations, Miss Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Could you imagine marrying? I got to be honest with you. Every interview that I've seen with Lil Wayne, he seems like a really nice, thoughtful guy.
But he still looks like a gremlin.
He looks so gross.
Carmen, you find Little Wayne attractive?
No.
No, right?
No.
He's
Way too little.
Way too little for you.
Yep, exactly.
What about that face? You got gremlin face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too, everything on him is little.
Yeah.
And you know that.
Oh.
It says
Checking out
that
the Peachy.
he is 43 and he quietly got engaged to a woman from Indiana who is in her 20s.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
That's what Little Wayne deserves.
Yeah, I mean, you would think.
Is he still drinking the scissor up?
I don't think so. I think he had some
Sipping on it.
Caesars,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
he's not doing that anymore.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sure, you find something else.
Or in styrofoam cups. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
You got some problems. Speaking of rappers and hip hop guys and stuff, Drake, listen to this,
This is amazing.
has 42 songs on the Hot 100 this week, including the number one song, Janice, STFU. That is the most simultaneous songs on chart by any artist in history.
So that's why he did it, right? That was the plan, I would imagine.
I guess, yeah. So he has almost half of the Hot 100 songs are Drake.
They all stink.
Yeah.
Carmen,
Yeah.
yeah, right? They're not that good.
No.
Let's do it. Not
They're
great.
all the same. Nothing sticks out. There's not one song that's like, oh my, like this is the hit. This is the single off of, you know.
What
Right.
about Janice, STFU? It's number one.
Yeah.
No.
No, not for me. I've outgrown them. I've outgrown Drake.
Me too.
Did you see there's like the father and the daughter that go viral for singing songs in the
Yeah.
pickup line, and they did Drake songs all the time. And then the daughter gets into the car, the pickup line, and Drake is sitting in the back seat of the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
yeah. So it was pretty cool.
That's pretty.
Yeah, because I guess they're like they get viral on TikTok, and like the
Yeah.
daughter gets in, and her and her dad sing songs, and they do Drake a lot.
Remember that weird little dude? He was like a adult baby, like he had glasses
Yeah.
and big hair, or whatever, and he would do all the different songs.
Oh, the kid with the curly hair?
Yeah,
That
and
little
then-
creature?
and he was doing 50 Cent, and 50 Cent came
Yeah,
walking
yeah,
out.
that's
and
right, yeah.
did the thing. Yeah,
That was an early one, too.
yeah, that was way early.
That's
yeah.
kind of how this was. And the daughter has no idea, and they start singing like they always
Oh,
do.
really?
The
She
dad.
didn't know? That's
and
hilarious.
Drake's just like sitting in the back seat, and he's laughing, and then he taps her on the shoulder, and she turns around, and she freaks out, and then they all three are like singing the song in the pickup line.
What would that be like if I picked my daughter up from school with Drake in the car?
Yeah.
Apparently, he just saw the video, and then hey, I
Reached
got this
out.
great idea
Yeah.
to because obviously it goes mega viral, so it's good for him. It's good for
Sure.
the whole thing. But yeah, she turns around, and Drake's just in the back seat laughing the whole time, and she's just doing the normal thing, and they're singing the song, and then he taps her on the shoulder, and she turns around.
Everybody see the video of Kyle Busch just passed away. Did you see the video of the lady that's wearing the Kyle Busch hat and is in the car and he pulls up next to her? This wasn't planned. Whatever.
No.
Sees her, pulls up next to her, and he looks over and stuff, and she kind of looks over, and then he revs his engine and looks like this. Like I
Oh,
see what
yeah.
she goes. Oh yeah! I start freaking out. She hands him the hat, and he signs the hat and gives it back to her.
That's
and stuff.
cool.
Like, could you imagine your favorite driver or your favorite whoever just in the car next to you? You'd be like, oh my god.
So one day I was in the Starbucks that you go to on Collier, and the car in front of me had a cowhead sticker on it, on the cowhead bumper sticker on it. And this was right around the change time. And then I turned, and they had a Mike Calta show sticker on the window. I could see that too, and I went, "Wow, this is
Double whammy.
Double whammy. This is a fan." So I pulled up next to them, and I waved, and they waved, and then it took a second for them to like kick it in, and then the girl hit another car.
Why would you do that?
I was just saying hi to her, and she got so excited, and she went boom, and she bumped into the car in front of her. And I was like, there was no damage. Everything was good. But
I forget the celebrity it was, but they were sitting on an airplane, and the person like the row up is watching one of their movies, and they like got their phone. They got to do one of these things.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
I think
they
it
have
was
no idea.
what's his name? Dwight Schrute.
Yeah.
Rainn Wilson.
They're watching The Office on the plane, and he turns on his phone. He's like looking. He's like,
Yeah.
and she's just watching an episode of The
That's so
Office.
funny.
Yeah, no idea. Dwight's 2 rows
if
back.
I was on the plane and Dwight walked by me, I don't know what I'd do. I would probably say hi.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
he don't really look like Dwight though. Without the glasses, his hair's different and stuff.
Yeah. But
Rainn
if
Wilson
I noticed
has a
him, I'd be
beard.
like, what?
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
cool to meet him. I
Yeah,
think.
We've had him on the show. He was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, did we have him on the show for that movie where that was a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, dumb comedy, whatever, where he
The
plays,
Rocker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays drums in his nephew's band or whatever it is.
But he's like a Stifler. He'll always be Dwight.
Oh,
At this
sure.
point.
Yeah. I mean, that was such
Yeah,
a
but-
huge character,
I cast him. I recast him. He's the new Doc Brown in my new Back to the Future.
Oh, he'd be a good Doc Brown.
That'd be good.
He'd be a good Doc Brown.
But then everybody say, "Oh, you've got Dwight to play Doc Brown."
Not really. He's a relative of Doc Brown, but I want him to treat Doc Brown like he treat the other Schrutes from Schrute Farms. I watched one the other day where they were like Gettysburg was the northernmost battle in the Civil War. He's like second most. The first one was the one that history forgot, the Battle of Schrute Farms. He's so dumb.
Dude,
The best.
Mose might be one of the funniest
Mose is
things.
great.
And that's Greg Daniels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's
Mose.
such a good show. We had talked about it the other day. I think they won, I don't know, some of the AMAs and stuff, whatever. But Cat's Eye,
Yes.
their world tour, completely sold out.
Really.
Yeah. World tour.
Good for that.
Sold out.
That's great.
Yeah. So they're pretty popular now. This is pretty crazy. I, at one point, thought that this guy was somebody who wanted to do good and seemed like a guy that was trying to help society and stuff.
Spencer Pratt?
No.
Okay.
And
Love
now
him.
I think this guy may be one of the craziest people to ever roam the earth.
All right.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Oh, I saw this.
posted a video of himself. He was like on a rooftop or something, whatever. And there's two snakes, and he goes over and grabs them, and they start biting him.
Yeah, but they were just black racers.
It's still snakes that he goes and grabs for no reason. You know,
They were on the porch.
Okay, they're snakes. They'll go away.
No,
Like,
but they were on like a rooftop kind of porch thing.
okay.
And yeah, well, snakes don't belong up there. They're either in the house now. you
He
know?
did to me. He was like a lunatic, just grabbing the snakes.
And
But
they're
what if he wasn't? What if he was just some guy from Plant City?
he's still a lunatic.
Yeah,
No,
Leave the
that's-
snakes alone. What are you doing with the snakes?
Just get him out of your house.
They got up there. They'll get out of there.
Yeah, I don't want snakes roaming around my backyard.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think it was
don't-
that big of a deal. I thought people were losing their mind over the guy did the right thing. He went and picked them up the right way, and then got rid of them humanely. And
none of us here are grabbing snakes like that.
I would not.
None of you are real men
Yeah,
No.
like RFK.
I
Yeah.
will also say that.
Didn't
I
he go
would
in the
agree
hot
with
tub with his jeans on too?
Yeah, you do that.
He had no shirt and jeans.
that. Yeah,
And he was like in the pool or the hot tub.
he's definitely a weirdo.
He's a character, man.
So they were on the patio of Dr. Oz's Florida beach house.
Right,
Yeah.
and you don't
He's
want
helping him escape.
you don't
He's
want
helping
black
him get out.
racers on your roof
Yeah.
or on your patio.
They're just biting his hand. He's like,
Yeah, but they're just little. They're little.
you grab them. Man.
Yeah, I know this guy who's
Yeah.
more scared of snakes than ever. Oh, they're just little black racers. I throw a black racer right at you right now.
I
You,
cry.
you
Yeah.
Kool-Aid right through that
Yes.
that wall.
What I'm saying is, though, for people who are used to picking up snakes, like I watched that girl that picks up snakes that we had on the show all the time, the one that gets the pythons.
Yeah.
And she just picks them up from the back,
Oh.
and they come up and they try to bite her, and a couple of times she gets hit, but it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal.
My sister-in-law has a ton of pet snakes. She pulls them out of her purse all the time. We'll be out place. She'll just, look at this, and she's a snake in her purse.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
But
she's
his wife Cheryl Hines is leave him alone. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? He just looks like a lunatic. Between that and the bear that got hit
Yeah.
that he put in his car,
it's
and-
everything together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
just
yeah.
so many things. There's a black racer.
That's the number one thing going against them.
If
Yeah,
he
the
had
voice.
he had a normal voice, it would be everything would be completely different.
Yeah,
He'd probably be in the running for president.
You're probably right.
Because super charismatic and just
Still pretty crazy though.
But now he's like, you can't take him
Yeah.
serious.
I got to tell you though, when he first came out, I go, he was an environmental lawyer and stuff, and this guy seems like he cares. Now I go, Jesus Christ, this guy's a lunatic. Spotify has added more than 650 narrated long-form magazine articles from publications like Rolling Stone, The Atlantic, Vogue, and GQ. So if you want, instead of like books on tape, whatever, you can listen
pretty
to an
cool.
article if there's
Yeah.
something that's interesting to you.
I like that.
Spotify has that on there now. Yeah, so you can check that out. And then finally in news, sometimes a TV character's death is kind of telegraphed. You're like, okay, I know that this person's, going to go out on this episode. Sometimes completely off guard. Yeah, and those are the best shows. Whenever
Yeah.
Well,
they kill a main character in the show and you're like, this is insane.
the ultimate all-time great, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
That's what made that show instantly.
You never knew
An
who
amazing
was going to
show.
die on there and stuff.
Yeah.
The Hollywood Reporter put together a list of the most shocking character deaths in TV history. This is not in any particular order. There is one on here that I did not know, but these are shows that have been out for a while,
Okay.
so it's not spoilers. I will tell you, last episode of Euphoria, somebody dies.
Oh,
Don't.
I'm
spoil
not
it.
going to spoil
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to say who it was, but it is somebody dies on the last episode.
I
of-
saw one of the headlines that major character
Yeah.
something.
So some of the ones that they say were pretty shocking. Logan Roy from Succession, when he died.
oh yeah, I forgot he actually died.
Yeah. He dies
Yeah.
on there.
Because
You had to.
he had health problems before.
Right.
The way they did it was shocking. It was
Yeah.
just out of nowhere.
Yeah, because you kind of thought, okay, he's going to pull through.
Yeah, because he
you
had
know.
had the problems before on the show, and it was like a big part of it, and then it happened.
This was one of the big ones that I watched, and I was like, no way. Lane Price from Mad Men.
Yeah, when he I don't want to say it.
I
but-
mean, Mad Men's been out
Yeah.
for.
I'm trying to watch Mad Men now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Well, listen. If you're watching any series that has been, on in the last 20 years, whatever, I mean, these are they've been out for a while. They say Charlie Harper from 2.5 Men. You know, he had the big fight and all this stuff.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Well, he wound up, I guess, getting hit by a subway or something, or by a train. That's how they killed him off, because he was having so many fights with the creator and all that stuff. They're like, Charlie Sheen's done. We're gonna kill him.
Remember they killed off Dan and Roseanne. Heart attack.
Yeah,
The first, and then they brought him
Connors,
back.
Yeah,
they brought him back for the Connors.
yeah.
How
that's
did they
funny.
do that?
It was a dream.
Yeah.
Oh.
They said
I
that-
remember we read about it.
Yep.
So that's, again, like, it was all over the place. But
The
yeah,
old dream sequence.
and then they killed Roseanne off.
Yeah,
Stephen Yeun from Walking Dead.
that was a big surprise for me.
Yeah.
Very graphic.
Yeah.
Very.
But The Walking Dead was one of those ones, in the beginning, obviously, after a while, you're like, all right, we get it. But in the beginning, you're like, how are they going to get out of this? Like,
Yeah.
how are they? I mean, the one of the first things, whenever he goes into the tank or
Yeah.
goes underneath the tank, you're like, how is he going to get out of here?
Walking Dead was great in the beginning because nobody on the cast was safe. So you never
Right.
They established that anybody could die at any time.
Especially if you were black.
Yeah, which
If
made
you were
it,
black, you were going pretty
Right.
quick. Yeah, and then and we were all hoping for Coral to get hit.
Yeah.
Carl, we wanted Carl to go, and they kept Carl around till his
Yeah.
hair got long.
I think they got him eventually.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, a couple seasons in when it started to kind of fall off.
Oh, I was unaware of that. I after a while, it was just the same thing every week, and then it got really weird with new tribes, new people. And
First couple
fell off.
seasons, fantastic. Then I didn't even finish it.
This is one I did not watch. I think I've seen a couple episodes, but I didn't know about this. Patrick Dempsey from Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, I didn't know he died.
Yeah, I didn't know he died, but I guess he did. Shannon Doherty on Charmed.
No.
Rita Morgan, who is played by Julie Benz on Dexter. That was Dexter's.
Oh, yeah.
that was a good one.
That's where the
That
show
was-
should have ended.
That was a good one. That was really good. Adriana Lacerva, Sopranos.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that coming, but that was good.
Yeah, but you still were like, I don't know what's gonna
Oh.
happen. You didn't see it coming until he turned. Like
No,
I didn't see it.
knew. You knew when she was ratting out that she was going to get killed eventually.
I did. Well,
When she would go ahead. Sorry.
eventually, maybe whatever. I did not know. I full on thought they were going to visit Christopher.
Chris.
in
Oh,
the
really?
rehab. Oh yeah. I was like, turn, and I go, whoa, oh no.
You think there's no way Sil could do that?
Yeah.
As soon as they're in the car, I kind of knew this is where this is going.
Yeah, I mean,
she acted that scene so good.
Oh,
She made
so
us
good.
all scared.
yeah, and Sil was great too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, you. That just god.
And how he's so calm. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. He's so calm in the car ride up, trying to calm her down, and then she knows right away. Oh, so good. Come here, you, Helen Hunt.
Is this show still on? Is The Last of Us? Is that still on?
No, that's done.
Oh, it is done.
I watched the first season, thought it was okay, didn't watch the second season.
Same. Apparently, Pedro Pascal died.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, I didn't
Spoiler
know.
alert.
That was one that I did not. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of another show. I don't know if
Oh.
that one's still on or not. Sorry.
Yeah, season 2 came out. I was like, whatever.
Gus Fring from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
That was pretty great.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
great. And the way that they did it too was pretty great. We of course said Game of Thrones. They had so many, but Ned Stark right off the bat
Was Gus the one with the bell?
Yeah.
No, Gus was the one that had the chicken company.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
the one that they got killed with the bell.
Hector was hitting the bell.
Oh,
and,
yes.
The bell.
Hector
that
had the
was
bell,
aw-
yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
This is your last chance, Hector.
And then he walks out too and just drops, and
Yeah.
he turns his face. Yeah. Ooh. And then, like I said, I'm not going to spoil it, but Euphoria had something. So you may want to check that out.
Is Euphoria done? Are all the episodes out from season 3?
I think there's one more coming this week,
Yeah, I don't know.
I believe. Because one of the articles I read about Sydney Sweeney being naked again said it was the penultimate episode.
Oh,
which
so
was
you got
this
one more.
Yeah, I think there's one more.
Yeah.
Should I start watching that?
Euphoria?
I have not seen one episode of it.
I started on this season. My wife said I should go back and watch the other seasons. I'm like, I get it, whatever. But it is good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it's not blow me away great. I mean, there's a lot of naked Sydney Sweeney.
I think Zendaya is fantastic.
Yeah.
She plays like this crazy drug addict teenager, and she's very, very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's definitely interesting. It's worth watching. There's a lot of stuff that just isn't for me. There's certain things like people recommend, and I go, yeah, no. I can pretty much tell my taste almost immediately.
Yeah.
I can tell from a trailer. There's been some recommendations, and I was like, oh, let me see what it's about. Whatever. I go, yeah, that's not for me.
I started watching The Burrows last night
How is that?
with Melina. Very good.
Yeah?
So far.
I have no idea what that is.
It just came out a couple days ago.
And who is Molina?
What's his name?
Alfred Molina?
Alfred Molina. Yeah, he's the main character, and it's from the creators of Stranger Things,
Oh,
the
okay.
Duffer Brothers.
Duffer.
This is like their next project, and it's kind of like this alien mystery type thing. It's like right now he's in this town. It's the retirement town that he was supposed to go with his wife. This is not really spoiler. It's in like the very beginning,
Right.
in the description. And now he's stuck in this like retirement community, but there's like weird stuff going on.
I started watching that over
And
the
he's trying to
weekend.
figure out now what is going on in this retirement community that his kids sent him to.
It's like Stranger Things for old people.
Very much so, yeah. So it's like kind of alien
Yeah.
mystery. What the like? He's in this weird retirement community, and he doesn't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then people start dropping dead, and he's the only one that thinks it's weird. So I'm 2 episodes in, pretty good so far.
Oh, he's a good actor. I like him, and looks like the return of Gina Davis too.
Yeah, she's pretty good in it.
And then as the black dude from The Wire.
Yeah,
he's always good.
Yeah, and he's just like this big pothead who's just like retired and just wants to smoke weed all the time. Yeah.
I gotta tell you, a couple different. So, Fargo, the TV show Fargo, every season is different. Like there's a different main character and there's a different thing, whatever. And there's a few of the seasons that are really good. The one with Chris Rock was not good at all.
Yeah.
But there's some different sides. It's really good. But I don't know if they're doing any more or not. But that was one of the shows I liked.
I figure I enjoyed Stranger Things, so I'll see what the new project is. And
Did you
so
watch
far-
the whole thing?
Burroughs is not a mob thing about the New York boroughs?
No.
Oh.
The Burroughs is the name of this retirement community that's in the middle of the desert in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And it's like this
Isolated,
self-contained
yeah.
like retirement community for old people, and there's like weird stuff going on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What was the mobsters, or what is the Mobland? What is it? Mobland.
Mobland,
Yeah. Did you see that where Tom Hardy is done on there?
Yeah.
Like I guess he
Oh,
was
really?
fighting with the creators or whatever, and
You saw
something
him out?
Yeah. So he's got like he was the main character, I think.
Yeah.
Because I only watched a couple episodes of that, but a lot of people said it was really good.
Yeah, the Burroughs was just out last week.
Carmen,
Yes.
do it.
Okay.
Here we go, Bone Fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
Karma.
What?
Karma.
Comma.
Yes, this
Heck,
hour's
karma.
keyword is karma. Karma. Head over to the free 1025 The Bone app now and enter the word karma before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and that $1,000 bone bonus could be yours.
All right, Karma, go get your money.
Karma.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. How you guys doing this morning?
Good, what's up, buddy?
I was just giving you a call, putting my 2 cents in about the deaths on a show that got me.
Yeah, what got
when
you?
I was watching Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't talk this
That's all
morning.
right.
But there's 2 deaths. It was Opie's wife was the first one, and then Opie a few seasons later. Those were the 2 big ones for
The
me.
Opie death, I think we all were blown away by because we loved Opie so much, and the way he went out was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
yeah, that was a good one. It was good, and you lost a main
Yeah,
character.
and then
for sure.
his wife, how you weren't expecting her to be in the car until
Yeah.
she was coming into the car.
Yeah. I tell you, Sons of Anarchy had its moments.
It did.
It did have its moments.
I don't regret watching it. And
No.
I
It-
wouldn't recommend it though.
I'll never forget is Big Dick used to recommend it to me all the time, and I'd go, I don't like motorcycle gangs. I don't like. He goes, just trust me on this one. And the minute I started watching it, I couldn't stop watching
Yeah.
it. It was definitely just soap opera stuff, but it was very Shakespearean.
Once you get past like season 3, it was really good.
Yeah, but also it got more and more ridiculous.
Yeah, the
as
Ireland
time went
season
on.
is the worst one. I think it's 3.
I always said that if I couldn't binge the Ireland season, I would have never watched anymore. I
You
would've
would've bailed,
I would've
yeah,
bailed
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, but I was able to binge through it.
Great show. I enjoyed it. Would not recommend it to anybody.
I would recommend it. I would just let them know what they're in for.
Yeah, maybe. I would not. I would have
Yeah.
been like, oh my God, you got to watch Sons of Anarchy.
The whole thing between between Jackson Clay and the mother and the girlfriend and the wife and always good stuff.
I didn't watch Sons of Anarchy. I didn't watch Lost. I didn't watch 24.
Yeah. Lost was good. Horrible ending.
Yeah.
I would say that about Sons of Anarchy, too. The ending was stunk.
I thought Lost's ending was pretty good, and that was all that I saw. Like, I knew the story, and I knew I followed along a little bit. I would not watch the show all the time, but I kind of knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And then the ending, they were all dead. The problem was that people figured it out too early. If they didn't figure it out too early, it would have been a lot better. But
having watched the entire series live, I was very it was so far removed from what it started out as that by the time you got to the end, you were like, what am I even watching?
It was a good idea, though.
Yeah, I think they didn't have an ending when they first started the show.
You don't think that they were just going to have them all be dead?
No.
Oh,
because they're not even. You don't even know if they're really dead.
Right.
It's like still open to interpretation.
Oh no! At the end, they're dead.
Well, so is Tony Soprano. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but he talks to his father, and his father, he's like, "Am I dead?"
But there's also they think that the whole thing was a dream.
Oh,
the whole thing. They left it like open ended, just like Sopranos.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Hey, have any of y'all watched Nemesis on Netflix?
What is it?
Nemesis.
Nemesis. No. What is Nemesis?
It's about this dude. He's like a gangster, but he's also like he runs like a realty company and stuff like that. And he hits these heists, and this cop is obsessed with catching them. It's really good, man. I watched it in like 3 days. It's 8 episodes. They're like an hour long.
All right, Nemesis on Netflix. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the recommendation. Mike Calta show low. Hello. You know what that was? It sounded like another radio station.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ding.
Yeah. I didn't know whether it was on our end. Yeah, that's true.
Somebody who probably didn't know they'd be picked up live.
I'm on to your games.
We know what you're doing, Fisher.
Your ruse.
We know what you're doing. Let's take a break. When we come back from break, Galvin's got a brand new open letter. And then at the bottom of the hour, Travis Hope, who's better known to you people as Travis the Unicorn Warrior, who is a psychic medium, is going to be in the studio with us. I guess talking to dead people. That'll happen at the bottom of the hour. It's the Mike Calta Show. We've got, what do we have next?
Open letter.
Open letter next on 102.5 The Bone. By the way, I spent a little time with the Will Levis Giudice porno yesterday. Just researching it.
Right,
doing some stuff for show reasons.
The one I sent you, or did you find
no, the one you sent me was more than enough.
But that was the one?
That was the one, and that is her.
Wow.
That was easy. Took about 20 seconds to find it.
Money well spent.
Yeah, he spent all this money, and I found it in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I guess that must be a pain in the ass if you spend all that money trying to keep it off the internet, and Galvin's able to just pull it down.
Yeah, you get any guarantees or anything?
All I have to tell you is that I've loved her since he was in the draft, and she's just so gorgeous, and I had no idea that there was that.
I don't know what she does now.
She's an influencer.
Is she?
Yeah.
I bet she does.
Yeah, she's so pretty.
I just put in duty, and it's the first thing that came up.
By the way, that's
D-U-D-D-Y.
only got to help her, right?
I mean,
It depends on what she's trying to do.
If you ask me, it helps Will Levis because he had a big old package on him.
But also, I had no idea who she was until yesterday.
Yeah, but what do you know about her now?
That she likes to do that, and she's an
she
influencer.
wrangled the long white snake.
Let me check it out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not something you want to think about your daughter, although it's happening.
I'm not. I don't have a daughter. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm just checking her out.
I know how Carmen's dad feels to have all those daughters.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like if I had just mostly daughters, I'd be stressed out.
I mean, he has 2.
Yeah.
1.
He has 2.
Yeah.
One is married.
Yes.
The other one's super whore.
No.
Come on, you could say it. She didn't even come to your wedding.
Yeah.
No. Don't talk about my sister like that.
Oh wow.
It was a compliment.
I said super first.
Yeah.
Tight.
That was not.
Really good at it.
Yeah.
No.
Like
Super
a hero.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like Superman,
She wear
Supergirl,
just a cape.
Super whore.
Gio, I'll beat you up. Okay.
Oh, is that what we're doing? I thought everybody was having fun.
Yeah, no.
Not you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 8:17. Time to check in with Galvin, who's got a brand new open letter.
open letter from Galvin.
This is an open letter to celebrities that need to shut up. Dear celebrities that need to shut up. Seriously, I love how celebrities talk to us regular people like they're the king of England addressing the peasants. These people used to just dance around in spandex or star in a movie where they were a talking car that saves the day. Now they're sitting there telling you how to live your life like they just came down from Mount Sinai holding tablets. I saw an actor the other day telling Americans they need to simplify their lives. Guy, you own 3 yachts, a private island, and a dog that eats better than most people in Ohio. You talking simplify? Maybe take a second to ask your personal toothbrusher what he thinks of the situation. And these award shows now, good Lord, it used to be, hey, thanks to my mom and thanks to my agent. Now it's a TED Talk from somebody who played a wizard cop for 2 seasons on Hulu. They get up there with their $40,000 suit looking like Liberace that just got into investing into crypto and start telling the country what we should eat, how we should drive, what kind of light bulbs to use in our house. Meanwhile, these are the same people that have private jets that they fly to climate conferences. That's like showing up to an AA meeting with a margarita machine strapped to your back. You people need to cut down on your emissions. Really, Sky King? Your jet used more fuel to get to Aspen than my Honda Civic used since the Obama administration. And why do they always talk like they've done the work? What work? You memorize some lines that was written by a guy that's clearly more talented than you are. He just didn't hit the genetic lottery. And don't look down your nose at people that are like plumbers. That guy fixes something real. If he has a bad day, your whole house is flooded. If you have a bad day, the reboot of Fast and Furious 14, Grandma Drifts Tokyo, only makes $80 million its opening weekend. And they talk about living authentically, too. Authentically? Your face has been through more renovations than LaGuardia Airport. I don't even know what you used to look like. I miss the old days when celebrities would show up, entertain you, take a bow, and go home. Now everybody's trying to be a philosopher. And I don't need spiritual guidance from the guy who got paid $20 million to pretend to fight a robot shark in outer space. Like, I don't care if a celebrity has an opinion. Everybody's got one. But don't talk to normal people like you're the Dalai Lama with a spray tan. You're a person who pretends to be a better person for a living. The rest of us are out here trying to figure out why eggs cost the same amount as a down payment on a jet ski. I'm Galvin from the Mike Calta Show, and this has been an open letter to celebrities that need to shut up.
What do you think's the most expensive thing now that didn't used to be? Carmen, I think you would probably know better.
Something that's more expensive now than it used to be?
Something now that you're like, I can't even, like, you're like eggs. I can't believe eggs are this much money or whatever.
Oh, I mean, that goes for everything, like gas. Because
Yeah,
I even
well,
remember,
gas,
like, when
right.
I was in high school, it was like $1.33.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now we're at $4.
The big thing that I've noticed lately, and I'm trying to cut back, is streaming services. All the
Yeah.
streaming services have doubled their, doubled their fees.
Prices.
Yeah.
Like Netflix just went up again, and I've got a bunch of different ones. I'm like, I got to get rid of these. I can get stuff at different places. I don't know why I'm paying Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, other things. It's too much.
We got Prime because that came with Amazon Prime. We've got Netflix because you have to have Netflix now. That's the one. Plus, that's got Seinfeld on it, so I have to watch that every night. So I'm getting my money's worth from Netflix. I think.
Do you even know what you pay for your Netflix?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to get it either way.
It started out like $8. Now it's like almost 30.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. And I think we pay for Hulu, which is ridiculous. And I think we pay for
Apple TV,
no, we can't.
Paramount Plus.
Probably because of Yellowstone.
Godfather's on Paramount Plus.
I got The Godfather.
Yeah.
Got The
Do you pay
Godfather.
for any HBO Max?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to cut some of that stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them that you don't even think about. Spotify. Pay for Spotify.
Yes.
These all started out like $8.
Yeah.
$7.99.
Oh, they got you. They got you like a
It's
drug
like-
dealer. They gave it
Right.
to you for real cheap, and then they got you hooked.
And I know there's a bunch. I'm like, I don't even watch that anymore. Why am I paying $30 a month for the last 5 years when I've watched it twice?
Yeah, I got Apple TV for a little while, and then I was like, that's not worth it. Whatever, so I canceled it. Now I think I have Apple TV with Prime. I think it just comes with it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They try and rope you in somehow.
But I don't know. There's a couple that you definitely need to have, but then there's a lot that you don't need. What I think is super helpful is Apple Apple has, if you go into your phone, you can click on subscriptions.
Yeah.
And you can see things that you're subscribing to and how many different things I was subscribing to that AI just wiped right out of my, like, resizing picture, an app does a resizing picture. There's an app that helps design posters.
Yep.
There's an app that helps, put filters on pictures. You don't need any of that anymore. AI does it all.
Yeah, now I'm paying for AI too.
Yeah, but that's
worth it.
It's worth it because
yeah.
you're covering so many different things.
But yeah,
for
because
such
the
one
$20
price.
you pay for AI covers the $140 you're paying for all the other apps.
Yeah.
But now I got to go through and delete the other, stop paying the other apps.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I never do.
Go to
So
subscriptions and
paying
do
for
it
them
that
all.
way.
It's
That's what
really
I'm saying.
easy.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to do it. How many apps I have that I don't even know what they are. That's my other thing. I've been deleting apps off my phone just because they've been taking up too much space and I don't even know what they do.
Yeah.
AI is the way to go, buddy. Gio and I were talking about our next guest, Travis Hope, last night. As we were talking about them, I sent Gio a poster saying that Travis would be on the show today. Immediately.
I don't care how much water it takes.
No.
It's fantastic.
Is
Yeah, I
that what
don't
it is?
care.
Water? Are we killing trees or what's the deal?
Resources.
It's everything. It's
Energy.
water, resources,
There's all the energy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We'll be gone by the time
That's what I think.
any bad stuff happens.
We get
But you don't want to leave a good earth for your kids.
They'll fix it on their own.
Figure it out. We had to.
Yeah.
we get to enjoy, the early AI for them to suffer later.
I was thinking about it the other night, how great the iPhone is. And the iPhone in the morning, I get up, it's my alarm clock. Then I use my little flashlight to turn it on and find my clothes, where my clothes are. Then I look at the calendar and I see what we have scheduled for the show today. Then the Ring doorbell goes off and I can see who's coming through the door. All of this happens on my iPhone. The greatest invention of my lifetime. What is the next invention?
I don't know, but
And when will it be here?
Speaking of inventions and the Ring doorbell, Kevin, what's his name from Shark Tank?
Yeah,
He's
O'Leary.
Yeah, O'Leary. So they all passed on the Ring doorbell. Whenever he went on Shark Tank and stuff, he said he figured out basically around whatever. He goes, that probably cost me about $800 million.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Because if he would have invested in his return on it and everything, because that's so huge.
The Ring doorbell guy could go back as one of the sharks.
Oh, yeah.
He did, yeah.
For some episodes.
By the way, Ring doorbell is now Kleenex or Band-Aid.
Right.
Ring doorbell
Oh.
is what you call every
Yes.
video thing that has call it a Ring doorbell.
100%.
How does Ring not own the copyright to that, where people can't just copy their thing?
I mean, they probably could. If people aren't selling it as that, but it's just called that.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is that if you have Ring doorbell
Yeah, it's
B,
just like cars.
Yeah, you can't.
You started building cars, then I started building cars. It's everything. Everybody knocks off everybody. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Whatever. If you have proprietary stuff that they can't take, whatever. But otherwise it's just like, yeah, all right. Shoes. I got shoes too.
then it turns out that you have Ring because that's the most popular, but the next one's probably better.
Could be.
But you never know because Ring's got the most popular.
I think AI being integrated into everything is going to be the next thing that changes the world.
Dude,
Already is.
even the AI in the Ring now, the AI in the Ring will recognize faces.
Yeah.
So that it will not alert you if it sees it's your kids or something like that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My son's got an annual pass at Universal. He don't have to take the pass anymore. He
No,
shows up and knows his
shove,
face.
yeah.
Just like we did at the NFL.
Yeah.
It recognizes him right away. He just walks in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Facial recognition at the
That is
theme
pretty
parks.
awesome.
Yeah.
And that's how they catch you.
Yeah, it's awesome to you.
When
So
you
you're running
murder
from
someone,
police,
you're on the run and stuff, and they just have you right on the highway too. As you go in the toll thing, it takes a picture of your face. Yeah, he's heading southbound on.
Yeah, we got him.
It was
We
great
got
when I
him.
wasn't waiting in line at Universal.
Oh, all right. Galvin, thank you.
Got it.
We'll take a quick break, and then Travis Hope, who's known better as the Warrior Unicorn, will be in the studio with us when we come back. He is a psychic medium. For you people out there that love that stuff, you will enjoy him. And for those of you who don't, you're going to enjoy it anyway. We're going to talk to him, and we're going to talk to some dead people next on 102.5 The Bone. This is what I love when we have people in the studio with us. Travis Hope is here. Very nice to meet you, man.
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning.
I'm gonna start from the very beginning. I want to know how Travis is a psychic medium. I am. Can I be honest with you?
Sure.
I'm in the middle of I believe in something. I'm not 100% sure what it is, and I've seen other guys like you do some of this stuff, and I'm amazed by it. Some guys are garbage, and I'm sure you've seen that in your travels as well. That some people are just shysters, but then there's some people I believe have some sort of connection with something, and they're able to communicate with. I guess it's dead people.
Well, we have fake imitation knockoff handbags because there's something real and valuable that exists.
Right. So there's fake Louis that go along with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
In any profession.
What is the earliest sign that you might have some sort of abilities?
Well, I think it was when I was about around the age of 4, I had a hard time sleeping in my room at night. I would see people, shadow figures, faces in my windows at night. I'd go screaming into my parents' bedroom.
Really?
Terrified.
Were you terrified? Yeah.
At the time, I was. I'm not anymore.
Right.
My granny and I used to use the Ouija board when I was about 6
Yeah.
to connect with our departed loved ones.
And how did that go? Like with me, we're always like, you can always tell somebody was pushing it after a while. But did you feel like you got some real movement out of that thing?
I do. My granny was a really special, magical person.
Uh-huh.
And, but I had these really interesting things that I loved to do as a kid. I loved playing in graveyards.
Yeah.
I loved, anything that had to do with a witch or something magical. I was so down. I found these magic books in my granny's book room when I was a kid. And I've always been fascinated with unseen energy and what happens.
So what do we know about her? Did she have powers or did she, or was she able to communicate?
I think she was very tapped in.
Yeah.
There's stories now, she's been departed since I was 14, but there's all these stories now of oh yeah, she used to carry around crystals in her pocket.
Right. So she had the spiritual edge, the shine. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And you there's always something. When's the first time you're like, I'm talking to dead people?
Well, what was crazy is it was never anything I really ever thought of. I equate it to being gay. I don't know what it's like to
not
be this way.
Right,
You're gay?
Yeah. In case you couldn't tell. In case you couldn't tell by my accent. But, but I would get drunk and I would read my friends' tarot cards and all of a sudden I would start, hearing things from their dead grandparents or parents or siblings, and it would be things that I would have no way of knowing. But
do you think alcohol helped open the gateway?
Yeah,
did it relax you?
Yeah, get your analytical thinking mind out of the way.
Right.
And it wasn't until I went to go see my first psychic when I sat down with her and she was like, honey, you talk to dead people. And I was like, well, I don't think my dates have been going that bad.
My wife has recently started with the tarot cards. Somebody that she
gateway.
It's a gateway. I don't need that. I got enough people in this house. I don't need dead people to start coming in here as well. She's very fascinated, but she's a therapist, so she's got another friend who is doing it. So she wants to learn about everything that she can. So that's the last thing I need, though. That as big as I am and as mean as I may look, I am the biggest chicken. I'm afraid of roller coasters and the ghost. I don't need any of that
well,
stuff.
the good thing is none of that can actually hurt you. I'm actually staying in a hotel that is very haunted. Naturally, I have a natural proclivity for choosing super energetically charged places.
Right.
And the hotel that I'm at is actually a part of a ghost tour. And I was like, of course I'm staying here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Of course I am. It can't hurt you, but I mean, it doesn't help your sleep, though. I will tell you that.
No, I bet, because that's when everybody wants to talk, right? All right, so you're during the pandemic is when you blew up. What did you start doing?
I started doing tarot readings on TikTok. I was like, you know what? I had left a 17-year career in the beauty industry. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I loved reading tarot for people. I've always loved helping people. And so I got on TikTok and started doing readings. And then people were like, do you do private readings? I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? How hard could it be? It's really hard. And then
hard to do over TikTok?
No, just in general, because you're dealing with the general public. You're dealing with their emotions. And, I was like, I'm just going to tell some people to break up their boyfriend. No problem. It's going to be great. But then I started connecting with the departed, and then I started studying it. And then I started just becoming just so entrenched in what happens when we pass and how can we communicate with this energy. Because it sounds crazy to talk to dead people. It sounds nuts.
So
but it's beautiful.
Can I tell you why I am not think it's crazy as some people? I went to go see John Edwards do it live. And this was 20 years ago, maybe. No, it's 25, 30 years ago. Went to go see him do it live. And in a room, which I snuck into, by the way, because it was sold out. Snuck in, and the room is filled with a couple hundred people. He is in the front of the room, and he says, I get a feeling of this. Who's this? I watched him work the room, and there were so many easy ways for him to get out of, do it, to fake it. I see who's got an F name. Fred. Yes, okay, it's you. He could have done that. But they would be like, I see an F name, Fred. No, it's not Fred. Frank. No, it's not Frank. It's Francois. That's it. Like he really looked like he was looking for specific people. I see a plane crash, small plane crash. Oh, my wife went down with a 747. No, Cessna, something small. Like he could have just bailed out, but he didn't. And that really made me feel like he had some sort of connection with somebody. So that's easy way for me to not write it off as all garbage, because I feel like I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, I love John. I love watching him work. I like watching him get irritated.
Yeah.
When people aren't like connecting or they're trying to steal a message. That will happen. I do a lot of live events. But there's people who really want the message and be like, I've got a father here. He died of a heart attack. That's my mom, and she died of cancer. Like, listen, unless your dad had a secret,
right.
I don't think so.
Do you, when you walk in a room that's got 4 strangers that you don't know in the room, do you start getting any vibes off of anything, or do you actually have to get into a
No,
kind of
I'm always feeling things. Again, it's like my whole life, whenever I would go into spaces, whether they be energetically charged or just around people, I would start to get this like feeling of like anxiety. Then my throat starts to close. And then I start to like feel certain things or start to get impressions. And so, I'm always kind of feeling. I don't think that ever goes away. I just know when to like dismiss it and know when not to.
And do you get pushy people from the other side? Like people that keep on occurring and they're like, you got to find my son or my daughter or whoever, they keep pushing you?
Only when I'm on like airplanes and I'm sitting next to somebody who had a departure. It's the craziest thing. So I have a rule with Spirit that if I'm sitting next to someone and they don't know what I do, if they somehow bring up their departed loved one, then I'll deliver a message.
Right.
And I was sitting next to a guy on a plane on my way to LA, and I felt this really strong mom presence come through. And I was like, look, if you want me to deliver this message, you're going to have to just have him bring you up. 2 minutes later, he was like, my mom just passed, and I'm on my way down to like clear out her house. And I was like, all right, well, I'm a medium.
Right.
And he goes, okay, well, I'm a lawyer. And I was like, well, don't sue me. But I delivered messages to him. But the thing is that the spirit world respects free will. So if I say not now, then it's just not now.
So they do. I call them collectively they. So if you want to shut it off, you can shut it off.
I can turn it down.
Okay.
I can turn it down. It's not anything I think that ever gets turned off. I think that just the way that my brain is set up and the way that I'm connected, it's just kind of this like low humming.
Yeah.
But I can turn it down. And it doesn't bother me. I'm not like hanging out with people's like departed loved ones on my couch at night while I'm watching the Golden Girls.
But my thing is always, I jokingly said this earlier on the show today, is I need this guy coming in here and telling me dead people watch me while I'm masturbating. I got my dead relatives who are like, oh, he's at it again.
That's the big fear.
Well, I have bad news for his grandmother. I'm teasing. I'm totally teasing. But they respect our free will and they know, when private time is happening. They're just like, oh, just
look away.
Look away, Grandma.
So what's the did you write a book first, or where do you start getting the major? You got success on TikTok, and then you're like, what am I going to do next?
And then I did write a book. It came out this past November. It's called Are You There, Spirit? It's me, Travis.
Right.
And it talks about my journey with spirit and also client journeys as well, and the things that I've experienced during readings. And then, we've got the TikTok, the Instagram. I would love to do TV one day, I think. But, the purpose of this work is to serve and help others. And so if that's the path, then great. But right now, I love doing the live events like we're doing on Sunday in St. Pete. I'm
Sunday's
so
at
excited
Bayboro
for
Brewing Company, and it's going to be Sunday at 7 p.m. You can get tickets at travisholp.com or bayborobrewing.com. And then a lot of people come out and they do it is similar to the same way like when I went to see John Edwards, where everybody sits in a group and you stand at the front and you get kind of pulled in different directions.
Yeah, I'll start receiving impressions from people's loved ones in spirit, start delivering messages. I never know what's going to happen. Like I don't have people's loved ones in the back. We're not like rehearsing like a big line or anything. But it's similar to John Edward, where we deliver these messages with as much information and validation from the spirit world as possible. What I love about these events, and I tell people this all the time, my job as a medium isn't to prove that what I do is real.
Yeah.
My job is to validate for people that the experiences that they're having are their loved ones and that we do not die. Death is a physical thing we go through, but our soul continues on.
Where do we go? None of these people ever tell you?
No, you know what? I like to think of it as so. Okay, one time I did a psilocybin journey, which is like mushrooms,
Right.
and my grandmothers came through, and I was like, I want to know what it's like to die. I didn't actually want to die, but
Sure. You want to know what's happening.
It was like existing as music or frequency. It was the most beautiful experience. It lasted maybe 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But I would like to think that when we continue on, we exist as a frequency. We exist in a state of peace. And that's it.
Yeah, I struggle with that because I grew up as a Catholic kid, but I don't really believe in any of that garbage. And then now I have kids, and my most important thing is I don't want to leave my kids.
Yeah.
I'm fine dying, you know what I mean? I've lived a great life, but I don't want to leave my children alone. So when people say you don't die and you're still here with them, I want to know what capacity. I know I can't know, but I want to know what capacity. How am I around? How do they get to? What benefits do they have by my frequency floating around their head? You know?
Yeah, but it's like the Wi-Fi or radio.
Yeah,
those frequencies are existing.
Yeah.
We can choose to tap into them or not, and we're always there. I think it's a really beautiful way of thinking about what happens when we leave this earth.
Well,
do you believe in reincarnation?
Sorry, Carmen's back at the studio.
Hi, sorry.
I was like, I have a woman's spirit here. Hold on.
She sounds like a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah. I do believe in reincarnation. I think our soul comes back, and it's a different part of our soul that gets to come back that experiences life in a different way from a different lens.
Yeah. I would love that
yeah.
if somebody would just tell me, like, don't worry about it. You die, you come back.
Well, there's just so many stories about like children who are like 3 or 4 years old, and they'll be like, I was on a plane in World War II and it was this number and it went down. That is wild. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's only one way to explain that, and that is reincarnation.
Yeah. Listen, I believe in it. I think that it's possible. I don't claim to solidly know, like, yes, this is what's going to happen for sure. I save that for religion. But, for me, I would like to believe that we come back, that our soul is on this continuous journey of learning and growth and expansion. And our human life here is one fraction of that we get to experience.
I got to tell you, it's one of the things I appreciate about you and a lot of the guys that do what you do is that you don't claim to have all the answers, and you don't know, and you're like, and the other thing is, do you say the same thing that most people can do this? That a lot of people can tap into this. They just haven't really been trained properly.
I believe that we can all connect with our loved ones.
Yeah.
I don't think that you need to go see a medium, but buy tickets now. And but I do believe that we all have this ability.
Right.
I don't believe everybody is meant to work with the general public.
Okay.
I've always had I tell people all the time, mediumship is my ability. My gift is the way that I use words. My gift is the way that I connect with people and hold space and hold energy. That's my gift.
Okay. All right. I would love to. Now, can you do stuff for us in this room?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. I don't want to, I'm not like, shine monkey.
No, that's okay. I do have a father energy that was sitting with me out in the front.
Okay.
He was restricting my breathing or restricting my breath before I got started. And this father, he was also like pressing on my chest. Who had the dad that died from either like the lungs, the chest, or the heart? And I've got all of you here in the room, so it's got to be everybody that's here participating.
Yeah. There's only one person.
Okay.
That would be Gio.
That's me.
Okay. Were you unable to have final words with your dad prior to his departure?
I was only 2 years old.
Okay. So listen, so when they give me like do you understand him having like the issues with like the lungs or the chest, or there being the issue with the sudden departure?
Lung cancer.
This is a feeling of like being gone before their time. When I was sitting out in the front, do you know enough about his departure that I could give you, or know enough about before he passed? Was this something that came on fast and came back, or just came on very fast and we weren't able to do a whole lot for it?
That fast,
okay.
yeah.
Because like I'm sitting in out front, and it was funny when I pulled up. I started like feeling like my anxiety when you like met me in the driveway.
I get that a lot.
You don't look shady.
You're probably feeling his anxiety.
Yeah. I get that all the time.
But as I was sitting out, I'm sitting out there, and I just get this feeling of like I'm like gone too soon. He would have passed what in his like 30s, 40s,
20s.
Okay, earlier. Who also had the sudden departure? Who also had the sudden departure with either there being overdose or taking accountability for their departure? Y'all have a full room here today.
Nobody overdosing here, or
this would either be somebody this would be somebody taking accountability for their departure. So if they didn't overdose, but they would have their actions would have attributed to the way that they left this earth. Also,
not me, but I know somebody in the room.
You looking at me?
Yeah.
Who?
How'd you get that Rolex?
Oh, Rolex.
Your Rolex.
Oh. Well, that wasn't me.
No, he didn't say you.
Okay. Yeah, I had a friend who killed himself.
okay, so just please understand that friend and that presence is present in the room.
Okay.
So they'll kind of come through like all together for me, and then I have them kind of like stand and person out. I'm not going to force a message on you. It's
Can
totally
you ask
fine.
that guy to leave? I don't like
But
him.
I just
That guy was a dick.
But I just want you to know these are the people that come through together. Whenever I go into a room, they all kind of come through together. And I don't believe in forcing messages on people, right? But I want you to know from your father, who shares the name with your father, first or middle name?
Middle name.
Okay. This would be a sibling for you or for you?
Well, what do you mean?
Your middle name is your father's name?
No.
Oh.
My son.
Your son. Okay, so I want to talk about the name being passed down from your father. He's wanting to acknowledge the name that's being passed down. Please know that he watches after your son.
Okay.
Our loved ones do not leave us. He met your son over on the other side.
Really?
One of the things that happens, even if we didn't have a strong connection with them, you were 2 when he passed, but they still watch over us. And so when they draw the namesake here in the physical world, it's their way of acknowledging that soul is here in the physical world and that they watch over them.
Okay, that's
All
good.
right. That's good.
Was somebody just going through pictures with him or either pulling up old pictures of him? Because he keeps giving me the photographs, which is my sign and symbol for somebody who's either just looking through pictures or just either talking about finding pictures or the connection with pictures.
Yes.
So one of those
What
things.
were you doing? You were looking at pictures?
No, my mom recently found a bunch of pictures that she gave to my brother.
Wow.
And my brother was texting me the pictures.
Wow.
So validation for you that your father was with both of you in that moment, and also just wanting to give you those little things to let you know, hey, I'm here.
Right.
They communicate with us in the smallest of ways. And sometimes it's those moments that we think are insignificant when they're actually just with us.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's the message that I want to give you, is that he is so proud of you and he is so proud of the man that you have become.
Oh, good.
You sure you got the right guy?
Yeah, suck on that, everybody. All right.
And then
That's great.
And then your mom, she's redoing something in the house right now. There's either like talk about either like repainting or redoing a room or renovating in a room.
Yeah.
So again, just the little things that I asked them to give me just to validate what I'm saying to you. That might seem insignificant. You're like, why in the hell is this medium bringing this up? But these are the things that they'll bring up for us.
Right.
Just to let us know, hey, I'm still with you.
Yeah. Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, you getting anything still from this guy over here? Because I want to know more about that guy.
I don't know. He's kind of closed off.
No,
I'm not.
No, he's just not very aware.
Yeah,
of
he's
things.
a little older.
I had to explain to what was happening.
Who, me?
What? I'm
But
not
that's
dead.
the thing. Like when I go into a room, I feel things, and it's not necessarily that the spirit always has a message. It's
Right.
just here's who's hanging out. Because when I open up, it's just, hey, whoever wants to come through or who wants to share information.
So I had a sister-in-law who was killed in a car accident some years ago, and we've had psychics on the show before, and all they do is Google me, and it comes right up, especially when it was a fresh story. So before you came into the studio today, there were two things that I said in my head. I said that, I actually said this out loud, that it would be Gio's father who passed away. And the other thing was, I almost said to Joe, today may be your chance to talk to Hamill, who is the guy who we were talking about. And but I specifically didn't say it because I didn't know if you'd be driving in and listening or any of that stuff.
No.
And it was the first thing that you said about him. That's pretty interesting.
No offense. I was listening to Kylie Minogue.
Shocking.
But I mean, when he said that, I thought of Joe right away, like, because I knew that had happened.
I hadn't thought about that for so.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't.
I don't know
It's not
why
in
I
my
thought
head.
about that, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I love that. The thing that always amazes me is just what they'll choose to bring through and what they'll choose to mention.
Right.
And it's always the thing that we need.
Do you find that like I've seen other mediums say Italians are louder, and because a lot of the especially with John Edwards was when he was in Long Island, it's like I'd go to these things and these goddamn loud Italians would come and push the other spirits out of the way.
that energy does translate over into spirit.
Yeah.
I did a reading for a woman yesterday, and her dad came through first, and I was like, oh my God, your mom just like charged in and pushed him out of the way. And she was like, oh my God, she would do that in life.
Right.
Because I think if somebody was really loud and boisterous here in the physical world, then
why would that change?
Why would that change? Because that's our energy. It's like kind of a part of who we are.
Yeah.
But we don't carry the pain, the guilt, the suffering with us. We leave that behind with the physical body. But that big personality we do take with us.
Sure. Wow. This is Travis Hope. I want to tell you where you could see him. He's going to be at the Bayboro Brewing Company in St. Petersburg on Sunday at 7 p.m. If you want to go, I would get tickets before you go. You can go to travisholp.com, which is HOLP, or you can go to bayborobrewing.com, and he will be out there. Now what do you do? Fill the room and then come out, talk to the people, and then just start boom, 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 boom?
Yeah, I'd tell a little bit about, who I am, what I do. I give the audience some prep and kind of what to expect, because if you've never gone to see a medium before, it can be a little bit of a different experience. But and then we do readings for the whole night, and it always amazes me what comes through. There are shows where I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened tonight. So I'm really excited to see what comes up. I never know what's going to happen, so I think it's fun.
You ever get people mad that came and saw you and you didn't talk about anybody for me? You know
what? Sometimes I get it. People go to these events and they want a message, but all the time I'll get people that will say to me, you know what? I came really wanting a message, but the people that got the messages, I know that they needed them.
Interesting. If I asked you to do me, can you do me, or do you just have to wait until something comes through?
Here's the thing. I like to just stay open and see what comes through.
Because the reason why I ask is I don't expect any messages. I have no like open things that I'm waiting to hear from. My father's alive. My mother passed away, but like I'm not. Oh, what I wish my mother could say this. You know what I mean? Like I don't have any of that. So it's wondering. It's interesting if what you say. If there's no message to go, there's no message to go.
Yeah, I don't believe in forcing it. If it comes up, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. I think that's something that's kind of sometimes misunderstood about mediumship. I can't just be like, okay, who's in the back for Mike?
Yeah.
But I think that's a really beautiful thing when those messages do come through.
Sure.
And those people need them. I'm the same way, though. I go see live mediums all the time. I love it.
Yeah.
I never get messages, but I don't have any like regrets around my loved ones that have departed.
Right. That's the thing. I don't really have a lot of that either. Are you able to communicate with your own grandmother? Are you able to?
Yeah. My grandmothers come through. They'll send me signs. My papaw, after he passed, we don't have blue jays out in Washington State where I live, but we have like something that looks like a blue jay. I'm not an ornithologist. Sure. It just looks like a blue jay. But the day after he departed, this bird just started landing outside of my window. And then this bird just shows up anytime I need a little bit of a nudge or guidance. And I'm just like, oh, that's Papaw. Hey, how you doing? You lost some weight,
Yeah, that my mother used to say the same thing about my grandfather. There was a bird that was that she used to say reminded her of my grandfather. Everybody else, though, dead people are butterflies. Everybody thinks dead people are butterflies.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty common sign. I've heard them all when it comes to signs and symbols. There's a lot of really interesting ones. I always love at a live event when someone's loved one starts talking about, the random signs that they show up as. I had someone's loved one give me the sign of a keychain with testicles on it.
True love.
Yeah. And it was really funny. So I think that's really beautiful the way our loved ones come through.
If somebody is home and they're like, you know what, I've always had this feeling that I can do something like this, that I have this connection. What is the best thing for them to do?
This is the most unsexy answer ever, but just start meditating.
Yeah,
meditating because
that opens up your brain.
Yeah, gets our analytical thinking mind out of the way and allows us to open up to that unseen energy. I have to tell you, I think it's a gift, but I don't want it. Like, I'm glad you have it, and I don't. I do. I just think in the middle of the night I get too scared of stuff, and I don't need anybody talking to me. And oh my God, try staying at the hotel that's on the ghost tour.
No,
my dreams have been crazy the last 2 nights. I'm so excited to check out. It's a beautiful hotel, but I'm ready to leave.
Has anybody famous ever reached out to you?
Do you know what's really funny? I just did a reading. I'm not going to say who because of client confidentiality.
You're not a doctor. You can say it.
No, I know, but I want people to trust me.
Give me the caliber of celebrity.
But I did read for somebody yesterday who I watched growing up.
Oh, really?
It was their daughter came to me for a reading.
Okay.
And I'm describing the guy, that things are coming through. And she was like, "You're going to die when you find out who my dad is." And I was like, "Okay." And so I just go through the reading.
Oh, you didn't know going in?
No idea. I don't know. Because when people book appointments with me, sometimes they'll use a fake name, sometimes, which is fine. I don't need to know people's names. I don't care. But I'm going through, I'm describing all of these things, and the mom comes through, and then she tells me at the end of the reading, she was like, "You described my dad perfectly." And I almost fell out of my chair.
It would be funny if you were like, "I'm getting a real kind of Jimmy Stewart vibe," and then it's like Jimmy Stewart's granddaughter.
Yeah. I started naming people who were like him. I'm really glad though that I didn't know, because I think it would have made me too nervous to do the reading.
And you kind of skewed at that point. Yeah.
But everything that we shared was accurate. And then she told me, and I almost like fell out of the chair, because I see mediums who are like, "I'm going to channel Marilyn Monroe," and I think that's total BS.
Yeah.
A reading works when you have somebody who loved or was connected with the person.
I was going to ask you, you said you go see mediums all the time and stuff. Did they ever, hey, Travis is out there. Like, if somebody came and watched you that was a medium, would you be like, "Why are they watching me? What's going on?" Like, are they trying to...
Oh, that's a good question. No, I tend to like sit in the back. I just kind of slink in and just sit.
Have you noticed anybody watching you that you're like, "Oh, I've seen that person before doing this"?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But yeah, that reading yesterday was crazy. And so, but that's the only time that I've knowingly connected with a departed celebrity.
Right.
Which was
that
really
must be pretty cool.
It was really cool.
That celebrity tells other celebrities. Next thing you know, you become the celebrity.
Yeah.
Dead celebrity
The
guy.
celebrity kids.
Go to this guy.
This is Travis Hope. I want to remind you that you can see him Sunday at Bayboro Brewing Company in St. Petersburg at 7 p.m. Get tickets at travishope.com or bayborobrewing.com. And don't get shut out. Get your tickets early before you go out there. I love Warrior Unicorn.
Yeah.
It was great, but Internet's Gay Uncle is even better.
Thanks. That just flew out of my mouth one day. And then, the internet, once you say it, it's out there and it sticks.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Anybody else before you leave? Anything pushing through? Anything good? I'm not trying to force you. I just wanted to see if
No, that's okay. Who had the mom energy? This could be mom or grandma with like the Alzheimer's or dementia or the neurological issues.
Yeah. I mean, like I had a little bit of that in my family. I'm just trying to make sure it's me before I try to grab somebody else.
Well, can you pick up from me?
Yes,
even
I
though
can.
I'm
Yes.
not here?
Oh,
Absolutely, I can.
Yeah. It might be me then.
Okay, you understand this connected to grandma?
No.
Or to mom?
Mom.
Okay, to mom. Okay. We also have grandma departed, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Because I've got like the both of them coming together. Where do you connect with roses?
So I will say it's not my mom.
That's
but
okay.
Their family, they had like a garden, and they actually had like a plant they called Nana plant.
Okay.
It wasn't roses.
That's okay.
But
so there's a connection to roses. There's also a birth date or anniversary of passing that I need to mention that just happened in April, connected to you or connected to the family. Where's the birth date or anniversary of passing connected to April?
it might have been the grandmother's birthday. I don't know. It's my husband's mom.
It's your husband's mom. Okay. Where does husband connect to April?
When was your wedding?
Don't say it out loud.
Oh.
Okay. It was not April.
Check and see if there's a connection to April.
Okay.
On that side. The other thing that I need to mention, and I'm not going to say who, but is there conversations around like health concerns? So they're giving me my sign-in symbol for like lab work or for blood work. Has someone in the family been talking about like health concerns or having something like abnormal with health pop up that we've been talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to say, like I feel like this just needs to get checked out, but get it checked out, get it taken care of. It's going to be fine.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I got a heart procedure on Monday. Am I going to be okay?
Oh,
What
you
do
do?
Yes. What do you
That's
got?
so funny.
What are you seeing over here?
Do you know what's so funny? I keep like pressing my chest, and I'm like, "What the heck
Yeah.
is
I was
going on
wondering,
with
yeah.
my
Yeah,
chest?"
yeah.
He'll
Well,
tell you
listen,
you're screwed.
Once you started talking about lab work, I was like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah. Well, listen, get it taken care of. It's gonna be fine. But that's what will happen. I'll start like it's so crazy being a medium. I'll start like feeling things. I'll start pressing on places on my body. and I'm like, I
Right,
don't know
because you're
what the heck
getting that
is happening
actual,
to me.
yeah.
But also, I just want to say, just from this mom energy on, and this is the mom energy on husband's side. You said.
Yes.
Okay. So they don't always give me in-law, or they don't always give me the, but that's fine. I just want to say thank you from this mom for just the way that the family has remembered her. Are there 2 siblings or 3 siblings?
He's actually an only child, but he grew up with 3 of his first cousins.
Okay, that's okay, because there's like this feeling of like having this connection to siblings. It's okay if they were cousins and we thought of them as siblings. That's fine, because she's like, I'm watching over the other kids. And then who had the miscarriage, or where is there the connection to the miscarriage? And you don't have to tell me who. You just understand if there was one.
You have to tell me who.
I do not know.
Okay, so there's a child on the other side. So when they hand me a baby blanket, there's a child that would have been miscarried on the other side.
Do abortions count as well?
They can.
Interesting.
They can. It's just those children that don't make it here into this world. And then where's the J initial? Either like the James or the Jimmy. Where's the J initial, honey?
His middle name.
His middle name. Okay, perfect. Just validating that message for me. So listen, all is well on that side of the family. The mom is super grateful for how everyone has just been coming together. That's so weird. She's like, everyone's coming together, Travis. So just know that there's so much gratitude there. And then, who was unable to get to her prior to her departure? Because she's giving this feeling of like somebody needed to rush there, was unable to get to her prior to her departure. They either talk about it or it's a burden that they carry.
That could have been one of her friends but also like her sister got there after she lost her vocal, like she couldn't speak anymore.
Okay.
So, but she was able to like moan and let us know that she got there, but they weren't able to have a conversation.
Okay. So there's like somebody of like not being able to get there. So if that's one of the friends, that's where I would put this. Just please know that that's not the friend's burden to carry.
Okay.
There's one more thing. Sorry. Did you get whose ring do you have? Did you get her ring? Now that I'm like going, I can't stop talking. Did you get her ring, or who got her ring?
I have the grandmother's ring.
Perfect. I just want to validate the ring, just to validate the messages that I'm sharing. And so the things that you weren't able to connect or unsure of, just ask the husband or ask someone in the family.
Okay.
That's not uncommon for us to not know these things, which I think makes us even more powerful, because you didn't know it, so I couldn't be reading it psychically.
Right.
So then, which is still impressive, by the way.
Yeah. Listen, you got a lot of stuff
sometimes
to like
sometimes
have a
people are like,
connection.
sometimes people are like, what if it's telepathy? And I'm like, and that's like not
You're right.
cool
Yeah,
either.
they're pretty
Like,
cool
what do you
with
mean?
that,
So, so just validate those things. It's not uncommon, and please know that I wish you and your family so much love.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah, but she got the wedding ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, say that. You guys aren't telling him whenever he gets the stuff completely on. Gio's over there going, yeah, yep, yeah.
But I did tell him.
Yeah, no, I know, but you said ring. I got a ring. Whatever. It's your wedding ring.
I knew that.
The
and when
grandmother's ring. Yes.
when he said that, my eyes got like big. I went, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, that's okay. Listen, have it like it's if you don't work with a medium every day, sometimes it's just surprising. People will be at live shows, and they'll be sitting there looking stunned because they're like, how could you know this? And I'm like, I don't know, because your dead loved ones are talking to me. That's how I know it.
Well, the other thing is, while you're talking to her, I'm seeing if any of these things apply to me or Galvin or anything on the show, to see how vague you would have to be for it to be about anybody.
Sure.
And I'm not testing you. I'm just trying to look at it from the people who are naysayers and say, but you were very specific about who you were talking to.
And we sit here every day and we know so much about each other that when I heard that, I right away knew. And the thing with Joe,
Same.
too.
Yeah.
I knew that right away. But
I don't know
didn't
how
want-
I missed that.
I didn't want to say it because, That's
Yeah, that's insane.
I love that, but that's why I love this work and why I think it's so special is because there's so much more than we can see and sense with our physical senses.
Yeah.
Which I think then just gives us permission to look at life a little bit differently.
Yeah, I listen. It would certainly be great if there is some sort of afterlife. Who knows? We're finding out about aliens. We don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Told
No
the whole
one
world
cares.
there's aliens and nobody cares.
That's where we're at. Literally,
Yeah.
no one cares.
Nope. That's where this world is at.
You know what? I think that's great. Listen, I love the alien conversation. It's one of my favorites, but I'm like, it's just a sad state of affairs when like just no one cares.
cool.
What do you want to do next? You want to do TV? You said that would be kind of cool, but nobody's even watching TV anymore. I mean, now it's not even
God.
it's not even cool anymore.
Do you know how literal my brain was? I was like, well, I think I'm going to go to the gym after this. I don't wanna... That's like my
What's your day like
neurospiciness. I'm taking everything so literally. You know, I think another book for sure.
Yeah.
I want to write another book, less memoir, more of like helping people actually, live the life that their soul came here to live.
Yeah. You feel a burden to help people?
No.
No.
It's not easy. I will tell you, sitting and doing a reading for a mother who has lost their child and she is in deep grief and she's losing it, is one of the heaviest things to just hold and carry. But I feel so blessed that I'm the one that gets to do that.
Yeah, I think that I would feel a certain amount of responsibility that I wouldn't want. You know what I mean? To have to deal with that, having being a parent and having to deal with a parent who lost a child, and it's great that you can give them that gift if you can, but the burden to come up with something would probably destroy me after a while.
Did you watch Long Island Medium? Did you like her at all?
Oh God, I love Teresa Caputo.
So I used to watch that show, and she would be in the grocery store, and she'd go, "Hang on," and she'd go over, and she'd be like, "I got to tell you, blah blah blah." She would just go up to people and be like, "They're telling me to come and talk to you and stuff." Do you do that? Is it anybody that pushes you that much? Or you said you usually wait for them to bring it up. If you want it, make them bring it up to me, whatever.
Yeah, and I think the thing with TV that we have to remember too is that like those people knew they were getting a reading. It's while I do believe she's very authentic in her ability and her gifts, I don't doubt that at all. I think, with TV, it's kind of looked at this like sensationalized thing, and a lot of mediumship, truthfully, is kind of just boring.
Yeah.
Like it's not that it's boring. I think it's an amazing, miraculous thing, but not every reading is like this, like, oh my gosh, like riding high energetic thing, right? Sometimes it's just, hey, I got this person here. They say they love you. Also, they hate the paint color that's in that room that you just did. And, peace be with you.
What about, did you ever see the movie Hitch with Will Smith?
I never saw that movie.
Okay, so he tries to impress this girl, and he takes her to Ellis Island, and he looks up her earliest relative that came over here from wherever she came over from. And it turns out he was like a rapist in that country. Yeah, like she was embarrassed by it. Do you ever get any of that? Like who's got the father who was an axe murderer? One of those things.
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
I will have loved ones who will come through who were not the best people here in this world, but they'll let me know that.
Do you get a evil kind of feeling, or is it just an actual just dead person?
No, I believe that we attract in the souls and the spirits that we just share a similar vibration with.
Right.
So I thank God I don't get a lot of murderers. But
I was gonna say that's a great thing though. Have you ever had somebody come up and be like, that person murdered me?
No.
Because I always think about that. I think about how many times walking through an airport, walking through the mall, whatever, how many times you walk past somebody who has murdered someone and you have no idea. For you, if somebody was like, hey, by the way, that person you just bumped shoulders with that just walked past you murdered me and 4 other people.
I will get like feelings about people. And so if I get like an unsettled feeling, I know just to kind of just stand back. But no, loved ones that have done things in this world that were not kind or harmed other people, they'll take accountability for those things. Especially, parents who maybe were narcissists or parents who, abandoned their children.
Yeah.
We'll get those people that will come through for just those acknowledgments of their behavior here in this physical world.
Just to say, hey, I screwed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of fear, because of whatever. And I think it's really beautiful for people to get that peace from that loved one.
Yeah.
Also, I wonder if that's a thing where you have to atone for that if you want to try and come back. If, reincarnated, whatever. Like, you have to be like,
Or
hey,
you're
listen,
doomed to repeat it again.
Exactly. I screwed up this last time, and I'm admitting it. I want to try and do it again and see how I do.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I do believe that there is something for our souls to learn or to grow from that experience. I've never had a soul come through, though, and be like, it's hot where I am. So,
Sure
there's also that.
No, maybe they don't get the opportunity. Travis Hope, thank you so much for getting up early and coming in here.
You see what Carmen just said?
No.
Do you want to say that, Carmen?
Yeah, we can. So Chad's, my husband's grandmother's birthday was in April.
Perfect.
And his cousin did have a miscarriage after her first child was born.
Holy cow.
So please know that the grandmother just validating that she is with that soul over on the other side.
Okay.
That is insane.
Wow. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's insane, especially because I'm not there with you guys.
Yeah.
So you can do it you could do a reading over a video call and stuff.
Yeah,
because it's just the presence of the person.
Yeah, most of my clients, I see them through Zoom. I do see people in my home, for IRS tax reporting purposes. But I do. Most of my clients are virtual when I do one-to-one sessions. They're very limited these days, but when I do them, yeah, that's the thing. Energy is. It's omnipresent. Even our energy can go through a screen just fine.
Yeah.
I just need to see or be connected with the person some way, whether it be over phone or whether it be over video. But I think that just kind of solidifies the thing with our loved ones, is that our loved ones don't have to physically be in the room, that their energy can be here.
I'm surprised that that none of my boisterous Italian dead family members are busting their way in here. That usually is what happens.
Here's what I love. Here's what I love, though, is that you had mentioned that you're very Googleable.
Yeah.
And so I actually really love that none of them came through.
Yeah. No. I think that's great.
The most stuff online would be about you.
Would be about me. Yeah.
I love when that happens. When I do live TV, they'll always set me up with the hosts, and I laugh. I always tell my publicist, I'm like, well, just let them know it's probably going to be the random sound person in the back.
Yeah.
Sure enough, it is. But I love that because I think, there is a lot of skepticism. I think skepticism does go hand in hand with the type of work that I do because I give a lot of verifiable information for people to validate for me. But I love that because I never know what to expect. And that's the truest essence of mediumship. Even when somebody comes to me for a private session, I don't know who's going to come through for them.
Right.
And so, it keeps me on my toes too.
What is the best way for someone to book you through your website?
Through my website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TravisHolp.com, HOLP.com. And you could also get tickets there for Sunday's Bayboro Brewing performance and or BayboroBrewing.com. And you can get tickets to see that at 7 o'clock on Sunday. I know my wife's gonna want to go to this.
Bring her. Do you want tickets?
No, I mean we may.
I'll get you tickets.
I'll let you know.
I know somebody.
Yeah.
You can all come.
You know why? Because she's got them tarot cards now. When I tell her you did that, she's gonna be like, "Ooh, I want to see that."
Oh yeah, I'll teach her how to talk
Yeah,
to
but
dead people
I was
too.
gonna say I don't need that. That's the last thing we need. Is that
You don't want a shadow figure sitting at the foot of your bed at 3 a.m.
Dude, I already feel like I have one. I used to see things with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
Not ghost or anything like that. I feel like sometimes I could see the room when my eyes were closed.
Yeah.
I don't want the last thing I need is somebody sitting at the edge of my bed.
Just tell them not to. Tell them
I
to go
used
away.
to be freaked out by ghosts whenever I was younger. My mom told me the best thing. She goes, "Not all ghosts are mean."
No.
And I go, "Oh,
No.
okay." And that made so much sense. I go, "Yeah, I guess not. They're not here to try and kill me."
No.
Yeah. But you think when you're a little kid and you think of ghosts, you think, demons and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. She was like, "No, not all ghosts are mean or anything."
Just because that's what our brains tell us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or
Hollywood tells us.
Yeah, totally.
Mm.
Totally. And I'm not saying that lower vibrational energy isn't out there. It's just not as common as people think it is.
Right.
My mind is blown right now.
I know.
I
That's pretty
literally,
good, yeah.
I almost feel choked up a little bit by all of this.
The most ungoogleable a person on the show would be Gio, because you don't even know his real name, and then Carmen's not even here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, it's wow.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Very impressive.
Well, I just think that's the power of our loved ones.
Yeah. Well, good. Looking forward to a good time on Sunday. Again, BayboroBrewing.com or TravisHolp.com, where you can book your own personal session, or you can get tickets to go see the show on Sunday. Travis, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, thank y'all. This was a blast.
Good. We're going to take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Is that this Saturday already the 30th? Is this month is already over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We in June?
Isn't that crazy?
My daughter is done with school.
Oh, really?
Well, this is her last week, but they have exams, and if she doesn't have exams, she doesn't have to go to school, so she's done.
Nice.
Yeah, right? Isn't that crazy? When I was a kid, we had to go through the end of June.
My daughter's going to be a senior now in high school.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I was going to say, what does your daughter have? One more
grade.
One more year until high school?
Well,
yeah, that's crazy.
I just went to graduation on Saturday.
We have graduation. We have
Not for me.
No.
We have graduation tomorrow.
who do you have?
Chamberlain.
Like for your kids at school?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha. I didn't know.
Yeah. But we go, to support like all the football players and just all the kids.
Sure.
Any good seniors leaving? Any of your guys from the team that are seniors that are out? And you're like, oh, come on, how are we gonna replace?
Yeah, I mean, really, like there's quite a few of them, but Xavier, he played both ways, and he has a scholarship and he's going to Rice.
Oh, nice.
But
nice.
he played, he played offense, defense, and safety.
That's
He
pretty big
played
school.
special teams. Yeah. So, but he's gonna be hard to replace. But I mean, honestly, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to replace anyone that leaves.
Yeah.
For us. So.
Is Ian Beckel still working over there?
Yes. Yep. He went to a couple practices last week, and now they're taking this week off because of graduation and everything. And then after this, they have the dead period for 2 to 3 weeks.
They have a track team over there or no?
Yes.
Yeah. How are
Yep. Really good. Last year they broke a school record. I want to say this year they broke a school record, and yeah, it's but. Once you get especially now, I don't know what it is with these kids. Like you get through the whole season, and once you get to the end, it kind of all starts crashing down.
Yeah.
So, but I know Chad is ready for summer vacation and to have a little break.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Time off.
A little the downtime.
Yeah.
Were you amazed by Travis Hope and some of the things that he came out with today?
Oh my God, yes.
And Gio's walking around here going, I can't believe he nailed it.
Yeah.
The stuff that he got, and then when he got Joe's stuff and then Carmen's stuff correct too, it only validated my stuff even more.
Right. And that's the thing. And like Galvin, I know you said you guys aren't saying anything. It's like, well,
yeah,
you don't want.
Yeah.
And then you also don't want to say anything because you don't want to mix the messages. And stuff.
Right. But I was saying once he said the thing, you know what I mean, the ring, whatever. You said yes, whatever. But then, not just a ring, it's your wedding ring that you got from Chad's mom.
And how did he get April? There's 12 months he could have guessed.
Right.
And how did he get April?
And that was his grandmother's birthday was in April. So that's just, Chad said he listened to it. He's spooked out.
Yeah.
He's like, that's crazy.
When he was talking stuff about me, I was getting chills. And I started to get choked up, so I stopped talking.
I said that I'm so glad he didn't do it. I would have started crying.
Yeah.
I would have started crying. And I was going to ask him at the end, but then I would have started crying too about my dog. About Vader. Whether you can read dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, again, Gordy texted me and asked me the same thing. Asked me if he could read dogs. I would have asked him if he was still here. I wonder if they get that vibe.
In my mind, I thought, if I cry on air, I'll never forgive myself.
That's why I was just kind of speechless because I was sitting back here just choked up.
Yeah.
Listen, I will tell you as a man, from man to man, if you cry on the air, you will never let it down. Never, ever let it down.
I went from, oh my gosh, he knows about my dead father to, oh God, don't tear up. Don't. And then if you do, please let Joe not get it.
Oh,
that's all. The only thought in my mind was stop talking because I'm getting emotional and I do not want to show this on air whatsoever.
The one thing Joe records is you
I'm thinking there's going to be pins on the cruise.
Oh, I was on you when he was talking to you.
Yeah, dude. That was my biggest fear. Just that overtook the entire conversation in my mind was do not cry on air right now.
Yeah, I didn't get the cry feeling, but he really wasn't talking to me though. So if he would have came at me with some stuff, I would probably.
Yeah, I mean, even him talking to Gio and Carmen, I was like, I was gonna cry, but I was like, oh my God, that's emotional.
When I saw Carmen's text and she validated it was April, what April was, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
How would you even have with the thing with Joe too, the suicide,
right?
So you had you walked in, you had a 1 in 5 chance of thinking that somebody would know somebody close to them
of knowing any of that
stuff. That is not a Googleable thing either.
No, I don't think so.
Nothing
either.
that would bring them together. You know.
And my father could have died a million different ways.
Right.
Within 30 seconds, the first thing he said was lungs.
Lungs,
Which
yeah.
was how it was unexpected. And he was young.
And the picture thing too.
Yeah.
That was
like you can't Google. I don't think I've said that on the air. Well, maybe I have. But yeah, he wouldn't know. He doesn't live
No,
here.
he doesn't live here. He's not listening to the show.
So you can't Google that
No.
anywhere.
You think this guy is traveling the United States doing shows, listen to local radio to find out what? No.
I mean, he was booked several weeks in advance.
Yeah. What do you think? He's been sitting around listening to the show?
When's the
making
last
notes?
time you brought up your dad?
Yeah, it's true.
This is
You know
my
what I
big
mean?
break. Come and listen to these guys and then go on there.
I mean, he got way more correct, like dead on, than.
And that's the thing. He got so much information about you, so much information about me. You know, like it's.
I have a feeling he had stuff about me. He just was doing me a favor, not saying it.
Also,
No, I'm kidding, by the way.
he pointed out that you were probably the easiest to find information on the internet
Right,
about,
sure, yeah.
and he purposely didn't do you because.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's great. That shows.
Man, I wanted to call BS on the whole thing.
No, you can't.
But it really makes you. It really, 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 really makes you think.
I believe
Like,
it.
how the hell did he the April thing? How did he get that right?
Yeah,
Right.
and you should see him over here rubbing his chest, Carmen.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the video
Yeah.
but that's what he was saying. Like when he first got, like he feels it in his chest, or he feels like a pain almost
Yeah.
that he has to like work through to get it out. That's that's wild.
And he met me first outside, and then the first vision or whatever that he heard related to me.
Yeah, because he saw you first.
Like,
yeah.
what are how would he even do that?
Yeah.
How did he not do the ring thing first? And that's so
It was
bizarre.
very impressive.
Yeah.
It was good. Mike out the show. I want to see if we can communicate with the dead right now. Hello.
I am the dead. I'm medicine man. I just go on a 4.
You're the almost
I
dead.
just got over a 4-day bout with constipation. It was a brutal.
Oh, you finally got it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was from taking antibiotics that got me constipated. That's what happened.
Oh, well, thanks for explaining it to us. We were wondering what got you constipated.
When Medicine Man dies, we'll bring him back to talk about him. So
Yeah,
what
will
he
you
said.
come talk to
I'm not
us?
gonna go. I'm not gonna go like Elvis did on the toilet.
You going to talk to us from the dead after you die?
I think I can. I came in to kill my father after he passed away.
You did? How?
We had a scientific team came to our house, and his spirit was haunting the house after he passed away.
Wait, say that again. Who came to your house?
A scientific team that works with the paranormal and hauntings came to our house to communicate with my father that passed away because his spirit hanging around in the house after he died.
I thought that was code enforcement because you.
Yeah.
This was in Palm Harbor back in the 90s.
By the way, I would love for that guy to come back after Medicine Man dies, and he's going to go, I don't know which one of you this is for, but I'm getting.
Someone wants you to know he pooped finally. I don't know what's going on.
Remember, Avocado Rocker called the show after he died.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
So did Dum Dum Lori's dad.
Oh, man. Oh, I was thinking about Dum Dum Lori the other day. Dum Dum Lori would call in every day, Hakahead. And every day we do Dum Dum Lori's daily quiz. And she would just fail it every day. Dum Dum Lori.
Who's dumb as a rock and smells like a fish. Dum Dum Lori.
Oh, yeah.
Smells like a fish.
Dumb as a rock and smells like a fish. Dum Dum Lori. I got to find that song. I got to get that going.
I have it somewhere. I know I do.
I want to remind everybody that our friends at Budweiser are taking over summer. Bud is turning 150 and America is turning 250, and we're celebrating in a big way at America's Best Sports Bar. You can catch every Rays game at Ferg's in downtown St. Pete and enjoy buy one, get one Budweiser drafts while you cheer on the Tampa Bay Rays. You get cold buds, big screens, Rays baseball. That is American. And, get a buy one, get one free on the Bud drafts while you're watching the Rays games while they are away. So make sure you go down to Ferg's and check that out. Ferg's had a huge showing this weekend with the Wilson brothers who were out there performing live. That looked like it was huge. I know Pete and Dr. D went out there and checked that out. And I think they got Warrant is coming up there in July that I'm very excited about.